ladies and gentlemen, welcome to footage that you're seeing from the Tekken 7 tournament that we had in the KRW just a few, I would dare say 2 days ago. It was the 16th of September 2017 for all of those who don't know. This was a 6-man tournament. We didn't have as many killers around this time. I sat out, Raziel sat out me, 4 years wasted, and the last Empress sat out of this one. He was trying to sort out some Injustice 2 things. So in this particular tournament, we had Jurassic Bunny coming back for his revenge. We had Justin, CJ, we had King, we had God of War, and we had Keith, aka Zeus, a new player in the scene. So this footage is going to be coming to you in post commentary, and hopefully as guys walk into the Kold Room. Right now I'm kind of early at the shop. Hopefully we'll get more people on the mic to do this commentary with me. As the bracket is set up, the first match was Jurassic Bunny progressing to the second stage of winners by himself, and then the second matchup is Justin versus CJ, which is the one you're watching right now. Third matchup is King progressing forward as he has no opponent, and the fourth match in the bracket is God of War versus Zeus, which will be the second match you'll see after this. This tournament was hype. Sadly, you won't get to see the nonsense or hear the nonsense we were doing as things were happening on the day, but at least you get to hear some post. We had CJ moving in on Eddie, and we had Justin moving in on Leo. As always, he really likes this character, and to be honest with you, in the beginning of my lifespan in Tekken, I really was interested in Leo, but I don't know, the playstyle didn't suit me. But it's really good to see someone in the community who actually has the love for the character and is learning all the nice gimmicks as it is. CJ, on the other hand, was saying that he was in search of a real 50-50 character in this game, because his reputation in Street Fighter, especially Street Fighter 5, was to be the reckless guy who just does all the bad things, and he found his character in Eddie very unorthodox, very evasive, very 50-50 every character, and you can see right now he was taking the first round, but Justin looking to fight back. Even though it doesn't seem like Justin actually had the matchup knowledge against Eddie, he was really struggling to find his spacing, but he was getting the mid launchers though. Luckily enough, the tail spin combos were actually connecting, getting good damage from the bow stance, and the low, I do have to say, was giving him a lot of leeway. He was getting a lot of damage on people's wake up with the, is it down 4 at 4-1, or is it down back 4-1, or is it down back 3-2? I've forgotten Leo's notation, but he was really getting a lot of mileage out of it. But still, Eddie's range is deceptive. You think he might not be able to get you at the ranges that he actually can get you. This was really a good opening match, in the sense that character unfamiliarity, no matter what the other player is doing, plays a very important role. No matter what combos you have, if you don't know how to face up against the character, things get really tough for you. And to be honest with you, this brought some nostalgia within my first match with Justin in the previous tournament, the Kazumi versus Leo. I didn't know how to fight against Leo, even though I knew how to use Leo to some extent. So experience, matchup knowledge and experience, I believe, is most important outside of flashy combos and setups. You need to know what you need to do. But here CJ was there taking the first round of that match. Things were looking real good, and we decided to go for a, how can I say this? We decided to go for a best of 5, which is first to 3 wins from the beginning all the way to grand finals. Reason being, since there were only 6 contestants, we wanted to give people as big a lifeline as possible. The extra matches were to compensate for the lack of 2 players to make it an 8-man tournament. Leo managing to steal that round in the beginning of the rage. CJ does have a tendency of just using rage when he gets it. He doesn't really care of the situation, but hey, tendencies are tendencies. Like I said, he does it again. This time he gets blocked and punished for it. See, Justin is now adapting, reading situations like they should, and hopefully punishing accordingly. But he really was struggling. We were really making a note of it. I remember at the time King was trying to give Justin some coaching on the matter, trying to tell him to watch out for the mix-ups and watch out for the rage art, as he keeps on getting hit by it all the time, giving CJ free damage. But things were really hard either way. The matchup was very fast paced, no one was letting up, no one was taking time to block, and luckily enough the relaxed stance on Eddie was just low enough to evade. Just low enough to evade the rage, but he still manages to steal the round. That's the funny thing about the situation right here. CJ, I don't know, but one thing I like though is when Justin goes for that low evasive stance into the homing, is it 4? I used to struggle trying to sidestep that. Little did I know you couldn't sidestep it. You just have to duck it. I believe it should be a high, but that move kept on catching everyone. And finally Justin took his match. I believe the score now was 1-1. Things were now looking a bit iffy, but we had also told the players that after each match they should go back to stage select, because according to Tekken tournament rules, apparently you're not allowed to pick stages, and rematching counts as picking that same stage. So fair and fine, some of the people forgot this from time to time. We saw a bunch of rematches, but hopefully in the future tournaments we won't have those same mistakes again. And to be honest with you, things did change. Some people, you notice that they would win in the first match, then they would all of a sudden change stages. The geometry changes. Next thing you know, the guy is losing because maybe he was adapting to the walls in the previous stage, or maybe wanted the infinite stage and then he was walled in the second stage. So things really do change. Stages do actually matter, which is one good thing I love about Tekken in comparison to other fighting games, is that where you fight actually does benefit or detriment your gameplay within that match. CJ managing to push Leo, or should I say CJ trying to push Justin straight to the wall, managing to do so, but sadly gets hit by the Rage Art. Let's see what the Oki is. Seems like that mid keeps on hitting Leo in every situation that he doesn't want to be in, because it's long range. He always catches Justin ducking. Seems like Justin has a tendency of ducking when he's playing in the mid to long range. I don't know why. I don't know why, but most of the time the ducks keep on putting him in the corner, CJ giving him all the pressure, and the rage comes out again. CJ pressing buttons as always, my goodness. And the rage again. I don't know. So at this point I even asked CJ, I was like, what, is your rage button stuck? Is it, what's up with it? Because I believe he puts his rage art on one of the analog sticks, so you'd be thinking maybe we're trying to move with the left analog stick and then he clicks by mistake, but it happened too many times to be coincidence of a potential dead button. He was trying to go for the handstand grab. Luckily enough, Leo wasn't available. Ducked it completely and gave Leo the momentum, gave Justin the momentum that he needed. Tried to go for the rage when Leo was back turned, but luckily enough Leo was still able to block and gets the gun. Forward 2 rage drive, ending that. Luckily enough it goes low enough to be almost evasive, going underneath Eddie's high that he was going for there. Gets the bow stance into tailspin yet again. Forward 2 pushes him straight to the corner. Gets good Oki though, without, it's not a pure string, but at least blocks the rage and manages to whiff punish the handstand overhead. Second match, I believe this was the second match going in the way of Justin. Things were getting heated up now. Initially CJ was feeling that, you know, I am doing this with Eddie, and then he lost this second match. Then he thought to himself, am I gonna get 3-1 by Justin? 3-1 by Justin. But he was now debating character select, stage select. He wasn't sure if he wanted Akuma or Eddie, but then he managed to opt for the character select, which was really cool. Now it's really nice to see multi-character specialists, even though we wouldn't really call each other specialists at this current level we're playing, but people with multiple cards in their deck, should I say. And he did in the end manage to go for Akuma, and then we found out that he hadn't even set his buttons, hence all the weird things that were happening. We reminded the players, don't forget to change your buttons. It seems like that's one thing people tend to forget in tournament. Taking it to the arena, this stage I personally don't like the aesthetic. It's, I don't know, I like arena stages because they're hype for, like, you know, those major big tournaments, grand final stages, but this one is a bit too colorful for me. I don't know why. But in terms of the geometry too, it's a wide open stage with walls, but the walls don't seem to be a factor when I play here. It's just too big to be a walled stage, but I guess that's the point. For it being is that an octagon, pentagon, I don't know, means that also sidestepping is really good as you get towards the wall. You can really pin someone down there, or they could pin you down, who knows. And then now CJ going back to his unorthodox Akuma play. One thing I did realize about Justin in this matchup, he didn't know how to deal with the jump-ins. Jump-ins in this game, well, at least Akuma's jump-ins, should I say, similar to most other fighting games I've played, in the sense that a deep jump-in will always be plus on block. So he would always try, first of all, he would fail to anti-air Akuma. And then afterwards he would fail to realize that he's negative in the situation where he's blocked the jump in, and he would try press buttons. He would end up getting hit by the invincible DP. Very basic game plan, very unsafe game plan, but it seemed to be working for CJ. And if everything broke, what's the point of fixing it? It would always go for the same sequence: jump in 4 into jump in dive kick into DP, catches a button, knocks him down into sweep. That's all CJ was doing in this match, and it seemed to be working. And that's when we knew something was up with Justin. I don't know if he had never played the Akuma matchup, but everything he was doing, everything, forward 2 was getting jumped over, rage art was getting jumped over, rage drive getting jumped over. He needed to understand what were his anti-airs. And one thing I have actually noticed is that players who come from a strictly 3D fighting game background, well, at least newer players in the sense, Justin, who mostly have experience in 3D fighting games, not 2D ones, anti-airs are not really a thing. He doesn't really understand yet the concept of I have to smack this guy out the air instead of blocking the jump in. It's a bit tricky though with Akuma, but you just have to do it or sidestep it, or otherwise they're gonna eat a jump in for free. And that was that. CJ taking the 4th match. It was now 2-2, I believe, and taking it to the next match. Justin thinking about things. What's going to happen? Does he stick with Leo or does he move on? I believe I hear people walking into the Kold Room now. We have the last Emperor himself coming in early morning, guy looking stressed. But we're moving into the final round here between CJ and Justin. Hopefully the guy will make all the adjustments necessary to beat this guy called CJ with the jump-ins, with his Master Raven though. But I believe that the lack of anti-air knowledge is what really got him in the previous match. But hopefully we'll see what happens this time around. You're taking it to the Devil's Pit. Potentially gonna get walled and cornered a couple times, because the stage is really, it's a bit small. And once you get to the corner, there's a certain glitch. Yeah, you can't really see much and the cameraman goes crazy. But hopefully we'll see what Justin can do to adapt to the situation. CJ moving in with this patented double jumping dive kick situation, going in for the plus frames, but Justin missing the combo though. Managed to get the Vampire Neon counter hit, but still no conversion. Falling for the same frame trap, no anti-airs yet. Looking to fade through most of the attacks, but is not actually doing the business. Unblockable though through over the fireball, which was a good adjustment. I don't know if it was purposefully planned or not, but a lot of patience from both players. People didn't really know how to go in. Master Raven turning her back on Akuma. This time the rage drive did miss, and the unblockable missed as well. Something tells me that these two have played before, but the way Justin was dealing with the situation, it didn't seem like someone who really had much knowledge on Akuma in general. But he managed to steal that round with the rage art, going through the fireball, getting that hit of armor. But then let's see if he actually gets the combo this time. Since it was an anti-air, the combo was scaled. Tried to go for the unblockable in the corner, didn't get it though. CJ going ham as always. He manages to always seal in a DP in every block string, or maybe he could be mashing it, who knows. Who knows, but the EX Fireball does get the knockdown, allowing him to apply pressure. Goes in for the low, misses the tailspin combo though. Justin's Master Raven was a bit off in this first match, but hopefully managing to fade through most of the attacks that CJ is trying to go with. Guess the trip cut. That rage art, I don't know. I feel that CJ wasn't blocking after that jump in. It wasn't a matter of he caught him in the air, because Akuma looked like he had landed in. He was in his landing animations and he was already wow rising. But then that in all gave Justin the chance to seal that round. It's 2 rounds up to Justin. CJ looking a bit frazzled and dazzled. But now we're in the infinite stage of the Devil's Pit, one of my favorite areas to be. Gets the counter hit low, gets the tailspin, forward 2 at the time, pushes him away, goes for the OK 1-2, manages to get the anti-air this time round, but no dice from CJ, manages to phase out with the Akuma teleport. I believe it might be invincible from the very first frames. I'm not too sure about that, but definitely haven't seen anyone managing to snuff it out. This rage should be an anti-air. This one was definite because you could see the combo damage was very, very low. But at this point, one good mix-up would have been enough to seal the deal for Justin. Akuma's in rage. Raging Demon is a possibility. He's got 1 bar of meter as well, so combo damage is potentially high. EX Fireball as well. Gets the back turn. And sadly, that sealed the round against Justin. All he had to do was play it safe, but I think it wanted to go for the back turn launch at 3-4. But sadly, he gets hit by the Raging Demon by CJ. CJ stealing around. Doesn't seem to want to go down without a fight. It was still 2-2 at the time. Gets the counter hit low into tailspin combo. Drops the forward 2 though. CJ applying pressure here again. Gets the anti-air touch, so I don't know why Justin was jumping in, or maybe those were the beginning animations of the vampire knee, but I doubt. Looked pretty high up. Gets the jumping dive kick again. Doesn't respect the plus frames, gets hit by the DP. Now CJ managing to move out. Now people are just jumping around, and the back turn stance doesn't help at all. The anti-air did not get in. He was potentially able to block, but I don't know what buttons he was trying to press. CJ jumping in yet again, then Master Raven manages to teleport over the jump in. I think that was forward 1+2 this time round. Tried to fade through the jump in, didn't work. Best solution would have just been, oh no, counter hit low, tailspin combo, gets the forward 2 this time, gets the OK with the running 3, but then Akuma teleports away as always. Akuma's in rage, any hit now will have bonus damage, and Raging Demon's always a threat. Block the low, tried to go for the demon. Justin was back turned. He could have tried to turn and jump, but sadly it didn't work out for him. Now Justin's in rage, tried to get the jump in, but this time around CJ was high enough to avoid it. Fireballs everywhere, but then he manages to get the anti-air, and as the camera turned, Justin still managed to get the hit. So that set ended up going 3-2 in the favor of Justin. Very, very close matchup. CJ was disappointed at the time that he got really that close to going to the second round of winners, but his tyranny was ended by Justin, and that was the matchup. And then in the bracket after that, like I had said, King was set to progress to the second stage of winners. We had done seeding using points from the previous tournament so that we could get the most fairest matchups. Because if it had randomed, maybe things wouldn't have gone exactly the same. So King moves on, and the next match you're gonna see on the video right now is God of War versus Zeus. Zeus is a new player. He hadn't joined any of the previous tournaments. Guy's name is Keith. He liked, during the times he used to come to the Kold Room, he used to like using Jin, Orang, and I'm not sure which other character, but Jin and Orang were the 2 characters he used to love using. He said he used to play a lot of Tekken 4 and Tekken 5 and Law. So this time round, hopefully we'll see what's going to be happening between Zeus and God of War. God of War, someone who I had spent quite some time with trying to get prepared for this tournament. He had said that he needed to get some fundamentals on point before delving into the more complicated aspects of the game. He just needed to know how the game worked and how he could utilize his legacy skills in the newer game. And he, in turn, was more interested in characters like Kazuya, Steve, Kazumi. I believe might have been one of his better characters, but he's not too sure about it being a newer character in the game, her strengths and weaknesses. So for this matchup, God of War went for Steve like he did in the previous tournament, and Zeus went for the lower pick, one of his most, you could say, favorite characters in the situation. Now, here at the time, we were doing not coin tosses, wallet tosses to see which side the players were going to go for. So God of War picked the player one side. I believe he won the wallet toss. And we're going to the world stage in the Middle East. See how this one's going to go. At the time, I remember asking CJ who did he think was going to win this. And he thought that Steve overall was a better character than Law, but I don't really agree with that. But anyway, let's see how the match goes. First round, seems like Zeus got the screw immediately. Might have been a counter hit, or he might have caught Steve trying to press buttons. But either way, got the grounded launch, which was really good. Now, God of War on the other hand is more interested in the compact gameplay. Lots of standing ones, lots of standing 1-2s, lots of lows. And with Steve's damage output, any of those hits on counter, it is really big damage, screw combo or not. So he was really trying to stay compact, really trying to always stick to the person's face. And I believe Zeus had realized that he was now taking a few steps back all the time to try to assess what the hell was going on. I don't think these two had had much match experience against each other before this tournament, so it was a new thing for them to be playing against each other. And either way, God of War manages to steal and seal the round with that mid launching. Tried to sidestep the forward 4-3, sadly didn't get it. Zeus managing to walk back. I think now he was just looking to whiff punish anything Steve was trying to do. Misses the combo after the screw, sadly though. He was trying to go for the somersault, drag a tail, but he didn't get it. Big counter hit combo there by Steve, trying to keep it compact as possible and doing it extremely quick, very quick rounds. A few counter hits landed. Next thing you know, Law's life was down. Going back down to stage select, seeing how things are going to happen in the following rounds. At the time, I remember talking to Zeus saying that he just needed to be careful when to press buttons, because Steve as a character, if you don't know what to duck and you block certain strings, you will be at a disadvantage to Steve. And if he then chooses to go for certain tools that he has, it could be a throw, it could be a counter hit, you can't really know. And in both situations, he's still relatively safe. So you have to be really careful when to press buttons against Steve. Otherwise, if you're playing that compact game against him, you could eat large counter hit damage. Luckily enough, he went to the infinite. He managed to random an infinite stage. Whether this could be the turning factor, I'm not too sure, because it seemed like God of War really did well when he manages to corner Zeus in the previous match. But we'll see what's going to happen this time. Lots of 4-3-4s, lots of back 1-2s, I believe, by Law. But still eating a lot of counter hits. Tried to get the back turn rage drive, didn't get it though, and Steve gets the big punish on him. The main man. Chilling. And now, alright. Now at this point here, Steve had the big life lead, gets the big counter hit. Sonic Fangs dropped though, but still get the Oki. One thing I did notice about Zeus on knockdown, at most times you'd either try sidestep towards the background, sidestep right, or you duck. I don't know what he was looking to duck, but most of the time it got him hit by Steve. Lots of counter hits and lots of Sonic Fangs and mid launchers. So really Steve wasn't threatening with the lows, but he didn't really have to, because Law was crouching most of the time. 4-3-4 here again, and he gets hit with the big punish 1-2-1. And Steve takes the second match. So God of War at this point, I remember the guy was really feeling himself. He was comfortable. He knew for a fact, I was like, I've got this against Zeus. I remember I had a joke. He was like, for those who don't know what happened between the God of War and Zeus, go ahead and play go ahead and play the God of War games, and you'll know how it ended between Kratos and Zeus. That's what he always used to say. You know, saying this was all his matchup. Zeus managing to go for the Kazumi pick. That's another character he was dabbling with. Both these characters, actually we do have a Kazumi army in this Kold Room. I don't know how or when it started. I remember at the time we had one guy, Wade the Executioner, if anyone still remembers him from previous MK and Street Fighter tournaments. The Executioner used to use Kazumi. Then I started using Kazumi. Then God of War started using Kazumi. Next thing, Zeus started using Kazumi. Then next thing, we had a big Kazumi army. I believe we have a 5th member, I'm forgetting. But either way, Kazumi is a well-loved character in this Kold Room apparently. She's very safe, good poke, good rush down, but the damage is really low. You have to put in a lot of work to seal the deal with Kazumi. But in this case, Steve getting the perfect. God of War was now looking to end this set extremely quick. He wanted to progress as quickly as possible to the next round of winners. He had expressed his concern that he had 2 demons in this particular tournament that he needed to face, and that was Jurassic Bunny and definitely King. King, one of his training partners, so he knew for a fact that King knew his weaknesses and strengths, and that was a personal demon in the training grounds. And Jurassic Bunny was his 2nd demon from previous Tekken titles, all the way ranging back from Tekken 3, Tekken Tag Tournament 1, Tekken 4, Tekken 5. They really had an outstanding beef, Kazuya versus Jurassic Bunny and Horang. And he was hoping to face these 2 in this tournament so that he could overcome his fears and his demons over these 2 players. Hence the rushdown right now. Kazumi's life looking to evaporate under the pressure that is God of War. Zeus at this moment was a bit flustered. I don't think, due to the fact that this was his first tournament experience, I don't think he was expecting such harsh gameplay, should I say, expecting such fast rushdown against the God of War. But he did manage to land in a few hits, get his own round, but the damage output from Steve is just too high for Kazumi to deal with in this matchup, and that was that God of War managing to take it 3-0 against Zeus. The man, the myth, the legend. It was really something else. According to the brackets now, CJ was knocked down into losers and Zeus was knocked down into losers, but due to the 6-man configuration, CJ progresses to the 2nd round of losers and Keith progresses to the 2nd round of losers. Both of these players are awaiting the loser between Justin and Jurassic Bunny, and awaiting that loser will go up against CJ, and then between King and God of War, that loser will go up against Keith. So at this point here, we're doing the wallet toss again to pick sides. I'm not too sure who won this wallet toss between Justin and Jurassic Bunny, but I think Jurassic Bunny got the pick of player 1. Yes, he did, so he must have won the wallet toss. So we're going to the 2nd round of winners right now in this particular segment, and that's Jurassic Bunny versus Leo. Jurassic Bunny is one interesting player in the sense that he really has a passion for Jin and Horang. Those are his 2 favorite characters currently, as we can say they're his most played. But one thing that he hasn't managed to overcome is to clinch the title in these tournaments. In the very first tournament, he managed to go down 2nd place in grand finals against the Last Emperor. In the 2nd tournament, he managed to go down 2nd place against me when it was Devil Jin versus Jin, and then he switched to his Horang and I still managed to beat his Horang. So now in this 3rd tournament, I remember Jurassic Bunny telling me that he just has to focus, he just has to clinch this title. There's no way he could go 2nd place again. He really was confident that he's taking it all the way to grand finals, and I like that. You have to have that spirit of, I know my skill and my skill can overcome my problems. Now the question is, could he overcome Justin's Leo? Justin's Leo is not some joke character to deal with. I struggled with it, ladies and gentlemen. Go to the previous tournament in August. Go look for Kazumi versus Leo. I believe it was the 3rd match of that tournament. I was scrambling just to find my footing against this guy's Leo. Though this time round he was a bit more calm and collected. In the previous tournament it was a really aggressive Leo gameplay. Maybe this time round Justin's his gameplay must have been affected by the fact that he was learning Master Raven as a side character as well. So maybe some of Master Raven's tactics are now bleeding into his Leo gameplay as well, which is either good or bad. But Jurassic Bunny managing to get the whiff punish on the down 3 with his own Rage Art. Big damage I believe Jin and Steve have the fastest rage arts in the game, even though the downside to that, they're high. They might be 13 or 14 frames, I believe. They're extremely quick. 1+2, oh my goodness, gets the back 1+2 to parry the upcoming hit into wall damage, gets the ulti, manages to whiff punish the spring kick with 1+2 again, but this time the demon flip was the wrong punish to go for. Leo going for a rage art, punish maximum damage rage art, just to try do something to the life bars, because Jin is at a big life advantage, but right now any one combo could do this. Sweep into, oh no, with, oh no, there, luckily enough, I remember everyone was going crazy at the time. The generic down 4 is a low poke, and it went, and it's considered crouching, so he ducked the rage. And I remember Jurassic Bunny was phased by this, but then was it CJ? I was like, nah, just forget about that, keep the music playing. I remember I was wearing headphones. I was like, keep the music playing, man, and just focus on the match. Don't let that round phase you because of his dominant gameplay in the first round. Managing to always push Leo into the corner, getting big corner damage off his stray hits. I don't know what this rage art was. I think maybe this rage art was a missed input because Jurassic Bunny wasn't even attacking, was still getting up, so that meant he could block. And he gets punished for it, even though the punish was a throw, which Leo could have broke at any time. Justin could have broke that throw, but still, very big gamble to go for either way. It seems also that Jurassic Bunny didn't understand that the evasive low stance, I keep on forgetting his name, that Leo has. He keeps on thinking that as his ducking is going for a low, but he always comes up with a mid launcher, always getting the big damage combos, while rising too, always getting the big damage combos. But this time around Justin was dropping. I think he was feeling a little bit of the pressure from Jurassic Bunny. He expends his rage. Then he dropped the wall combo, but oh my god, oh my goodness, this almost went south for Justin in that previous round. He had expended the rage drive just to try get the corner push. Then he gets the wall combo after that, utilizing the plus frames, and still dropped it. He's gone. Oh, and still Jurassic Bunny manages to push Leo to the corner. See what's exactly is going to happen this time around. Leo's enraged. Justin was looking to seal the round, gets the tailspin combo and drops it still. Jurassic Bunny tried to go for the whiff punish, but that's blocked too, and gets the launch into the punish, getting the first round of the match. Jurassic Bunny wasn't looking as strong as he was from the previous tournaments, but Justin was still phased by the Jin gameplay. Maybe I was expecting to face Orang, I'm not too sure. But we're going to stage select, hopefully. See what exactly is going to happen. Nope. I remember they made the mistake of picking the same stage yet again. But we let it drop this time around. At least players now know that after each match we have to randomize the next stage. I believe we told them to kill each other after this so that they could switch stages, just so that we could keep on with the tournament format and rules. Yep, that's exactly what is happening. So at this particular point, the next matchup that was going to happen was King versus God of War, but these two players on the other hand, I believe that Jurassic Bunny needed to his Jin pick. Whether Jin beats, I think that Leo in general is the better character between these two. I think Leo, the matchup between Leo and Jin might just be 7-3 Leo. I think Leo is that good. But Jurassic Bunny had hope that even though the character matchup wasn't good, the player matchup, him versus Justin, would be good enough. He felt that he was confident that his Jin could do this. 3 straight perfects by Justin. Putting himself on the board as most perfects in the tournament. But anyway, moving in to character select now. Jurassic Bunny's strategy. What if I was him? What I would do, first of all, I needed to see more hell sweeps. Wave dash 4, I didn't see a single hell sweep. Well, in his defense though, Leo was getting hit by a lot of mids, so he was ducking a lot, so Hell Sweep might have not been a reliable situation. I wanted to see more demon flips on whiff punishes, and especially on Leo's wake up if waking up with a low kick or whatever. I needed to see more demon flips from Jin and more electrics. From Leo's side though, hey, the main man.
What's up?
What's happening? Just doing some commentary here.
Sorry.
Nah, it's all good. On Leo's side though, I wanted to see more compact gameplay, lots of more or 1+2 pokes, more grabs though. Both players not grabbing that much, but the mental alertness manages to whiff punish Leo's 1-2 string. At the one point that I wanted Leo to do more 1-2s and throws. I haven't seen many command throws from Jin also, but I guess it's a lot of respect from the players. Jin managing to convert from that errand anti-air and pushing Leo to the corner. Players keeping a lot of their stances and spacing. Wave dash gets punished by Leo. Tries to get the mid launcher, gets hit with the power crush, pushes Leo to the corner here again. Demon flip this time round catches nothing, but the mid hits in the forward, zit down forward 1-2. Jurassic Bunny looking to be in his final round now, looking to clinch this match, taking it 2 straight wins over Justin. Justin doesn't seem to understand the matchup right now, even though he had started really well with his Leo. It's getting good confirms, but not really converting much. Jurassic Bunny managing to parry the mid hits that are not part of the true combo strings. The rage art gets blocked, but no big punish. Jurassic Bunny seems to be giving Justin a second chance at this, but counter hit down back 2-2 manages to seal the round. And that was the second win going in the way of Jurassic Bunny. Is Jin looking a bit strong in this round as compared to the previous one. And Justin, I believe, going to character select because he realized that maybe his Master Raven might have been the better pick for this matchup against Jurassic Bunny, but we'll see about that. Things are getting really tense. We're playing this tournament on PS4 for those who don't know. And the PS4 we were using sadly didn't have the Elisa DLC, but maybe in the next tournament we'll be on PC yet again and see how things go next time. But this time round we're moving in. I believe it's now Jin versus Master Raven, and we're going to the jungle outpost. So from previous matches we've noticed that Justin as a player seems to struggle fighting with his back against the wall, and Jurassic Bunny as Jin is doing a good job of putting Justin into the wall. So now we'll see what Justin can do to overcome this and get a lot of wall carry from his combos, because Master Raven is really good in doing that. The combo strings, the tailspins always go for long distance, even the unblockable setups push the character away. And see what he can do to evade this situation. Lots of compact pokes, always going for the fade into low, but the 1+2 punish, I believe that should be 12 or 13 frames, which is a really good punisher for the damage it allows you. And I believe it should be mid. Jurassic Bunny managing to take that first round against him. Manages to phase through. I don't know if you could consider that fade a high crash. I guess it should be. My knowledge of Master Raven isn't really that. isn't all that. Oh no, misses the combo even though he manages to get the launch though. Phase into low, poking. Even though he's getting hit right now, he still has the big life lead against Jurassic Bunny. Jurassic Bunny looking to tie up the life lead, but not really. That was the big situation. The 1+2 punish manages to hit Justin, but he wasn't put in rage. Then when he finally got rage, the cameraman decided to screw him over. 3D game problems, ladies and gentlemen. Gets the launch. Gets the tailspin combo, forward 2 pushes Jin towards the corner. Now Jurassic Bunny is back towards the corner. Managed to try to go for the power crash, didn't catch nothing. The shoot 'em up kicks got blocked. And no big punish from Justin, but now the roles have been turned. He wanted to go for a teleport combo at the corner, but puts himself. Nice throw attempt by Justin there, puts Jurassic Bunny into the corner himself, because if the throw had hit, Jurassic Bunny was going to get thrown towards the corner. If he take the throw, he was still going to be in the corner. Good awareness by Justin there to realign himself, try to get the pressure towards Jurassic Bunny's side in the corner, but still doesn't get the round. Let's see what's going to happen now. Lots of back turns being punished, but the unblockables going unchecked by Jurassic Bunny. You could try sidestep it or anti-air it. Anti-airing being the more riskier option, it would be just better to sidestep it and get away from it. But a lot of teleports from Justin, getting good damage though. You can't really hate the man for doing something that seems to be working. And a forward 2 punish gets the round. Final round in this matchup here. Jurassic Bunny looking to take it. I believe the score should be 2-1. Or is it 3-0? Let me check out what's up in the bracket. No, the score right now is 2-0. So Jurassic Bunny looking at a commanding victory against Justin. Putting him against the wall, gets the wall break, gets the screw combo, and places him into the wall. Gets the shoot 'em up kick. Oh, he doesn't get the wall confirmed, but gets the throw on the spring kick. A very unsafe wake up from Justin, and that seals the match 3-0 against Justin in the second round of losers. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second segment of this here tournament video. I've got the last Emperor with me, and we'll be looking at the second match of the winner's side bracket, second round into the loser. So we're going to have King and Bongeni, or should I say King and God of War, and then we're going to have Justin and Keith, and then God of War and CJ. So what's up, Mr. Emperor? How's it going, man?
Hey, everything is the way it looks. Looks like niggas are really doing their thing, but ever since I checked out on the second tournament of KRW, a lot of people, they've been coming through trying to change characters, try this and that, whatever is working in their favor or something. But I think you have seen what was happening. A lot of people like Tyrone, even Jurassic Bunny coming with that Jin sticking to him, even if we were like, Jin,
win or lose.
Yeah, Jin is not really viable the way he was. Some people really hate for the whole Bandai Namco a change in the whole fighting style and stuff. But either way, some people still appreciate it and they come through, they look good and stuff. But you know, let's see how it turns out either way.
Some tough things happening right now. We have King with King as always. God of War on Steve. Not new pick, but his current pick that he loves too much.
For sure.
And now the thing is though, this is an infinite stage.
Okay.
King on the infinite stage. Yeah. It's no problem. Just powerbomb into running grab, into running grab, into running grab.
Ain't no stopping.
Ain't no stopping this guy, but hey, we'll see how it goes.
It starts up with that launcher.
You know the deal. The thing is though, King likes playing this compact gameplay, but he'll just come 1-2, 1-2, maybe grab, then he'll just back off, wait for that counter hit. Hey, when that counter hit hits, I don't even know what's going to happen.
The follow-up is going to be terrible. And one thing that you check, as we speak, it does that. And he just
drops that combo though.
Yeah, it's like it's intentional because he picked himself up, he continued after that. But either way,
everything. The thing is though, whether it's counter hit, whether it was a hop kick, whether it was a low, the combo conversion is still the same. The damage is still the same. It's just high. Hey, finally
goodness.
About 35% gone, just like that one random hit. I was going for the counter hit low, but it didn't get it this time.
And one thing I checked, this tournament was less interesting. Not to be biased anyway, but the previous tournament was fire. Why? Because people, it's like they were fighting for their lives so much that they even didn't care how they will lose, how they will win. All they wanted was to do their moves, get in, get the job done, and that's it. But now I feel like I have a question for you, because it's like King was playing so safe. Those were not jitters, he wasn't scared, but he was so composed that he would rather play simple and boring, but get the job done, not play flashy and end up being punished or doing some other stuff, just like how Jurassic Bunny plays. What do you think?
To be honest with you here, I think King wasn't gonna play this way if he felt that there was harder competition than him in this tournament. Yeah, it's one of those, he maybe came in with that mindset of, I know I can beat these guys, or I know how to beat God of War because these two come train together at my house. Okay. So he knows the weaknesses, he knows what God of War wants to do. So he's like, I know I can beat this guy, so if I do anything funny or anything flashy, it might get me killed. So let me just stick with the stuff that works. It doesn't matter win or lose, whether people fall asleep or not. I'm gonna play it like Justin Wong and just block until it's 1 second on the clock. That's what I think King's gameplay was.
Yeah, sure. That actually partly answers me, because that was my question. I was like, maybe it's because also he knows when he plays the way he wants, he might kill fast, become the king that we name him for, or that whole flash gameplay, that killing fast, when he tries to get in, that's where also he gets stopped and countered. So that might lead to disaster. So if he plays slower, like how other owns play, like he might get those chances. So when he now just jumbles up his attempts of attacks, he might get in easy. As we watch Steve here getting, I don't know, countered, and he just followed up into the long, and everything's just done. And one thing that you have to realize that I've seen, check how Kold Room is playing. He was playing nicely, everything, punches to the groin, shins, and everything else, like how Steve has to grind.
Yes.
But now the thing is, after he gets a life lead, he will back away, trying to play it safe, but he was playing it too safe and leaving himself vulnerable. Because you can't just back away and be less mobile object, because people will find you. You have to always be mobile and be moving around, intimidate somebody, even if you're not doing anything. Just
make that mistake.
Yeah, just jab the air, like how we do on Street Fighter when you watch the stream. People will just jab the air, keep on kicking forward, they shimmy this, then you know that you can just come in. They are doing something. But if you just back away, you stay.
And if you look at him right now, he's genuinely just holding back. He's not even back dashing, he's walking back.
Yeah.
Now then, that just allows King to get his sweep, or maybe he'll try punch again. King gets his up kick.
Even if you block once, attempt once, he blocks, the second one gets in, and you're just
dead. Just like that. Because the thing is though, even if he had the life lead and he decided to back off, King just needs one combo, your life is the same again.
Then after that,
what's the point?
The good thing about King, or the broken thing, let's just say not broken, but the good thing, more than good thing, the well-being about King, is his combos. They leave you near him
for him to do
the same thing again, overhead or low, mid or low, or just block all and I grab you. so there you are in a trap, mouse trap. So you can't go out. You can't
do anything. As soon as King knocks you down, you stay down, you get grabbed. You wake up and crouch, you get grabbed. You stand up, you get grabbed. Or he can go low or over it into the same combo and you get grabbed again.
Yeah.
So there's no way as a Steve player that you can just stand in one place and hope that King doesn't come to you. You have to take the offense to him. Otherwise the hop kick, just like then, is just gonna get in again, or you're just gonna get grabbed yet again. But this whole counter hit, I'm just gonna wait for you to kill yourself gameplay that King is doing is very, very dangerous, especially against people who get overwhelmed easily. And in the case of God of War right now, he was walking back, tried to go low, straight into hop kick again. He's just lucky that King dropped the combo twice, but still it didn't matter.
Still he gets his rage drive. So yeah, it's pain.
Big low there by King into combo, into the mix-up,
and leaves him down. At least you woke up swept. So that was better there. But
he broke the throw. That signs of life, but the life lead is too much. And the thing is though, he was pressing buttons. One thing I noticed though, whether it be CJ or whether it be God of War, as soon as they have rage, they do not care what the situation is. They just throw. Have to use the rage.
Yeah, throw. Like, I got a gun. I have to shoot something.
I have to shoot it. I have to use it. I don't know what the plan is, but hey, at least they got him some damage, even though the round didn't come in. 1-2 into throw again by King. Goes for the low again. Gets the power bomb. Now after this though,
he's still down.
Goes for
See, that's what we're talking about. And plus frame on that, he's gonna duck.
He was pressing buttons,
doing those dance moves, the samba dances.
I think no, the reason why these two rage outs have hit is because King is now so confident. It's like I'll do whatever I want to do.
And I got the life lead, so why must I be afraid?
Better he uses it that way. He doesn't have it for the later part of the round.
Yeah.
So that was the second match going to King, looking like he wants to 3-0 this really quick. Oh wait, that was 3-0 already. Why are they going to main? Some suspicious things happening. It's either one match went by too fast. No, they random that stage twice. Now I remember.
Yes. Alright.
So that was one of the quickest 3-0s in this. I thought God of War versus Zeus was quick, but this was even quicker. King at the time, I remember he wasn't talking to anyone. He was quiet. He just wanted to win. Jurassic Bunny was listening to his music too. He just wanted to win. But God of War was not happy about that performance because he thought he could have done better. But hey, King doing King things as always. Driving people to death.
It doesn't belong in the ring only.
So now hopefully we're waiting for the next matchup, which should be Justin versus Zeus. I don't know why the players were taking their sweet time, but we're moving in now. I believe Justin might have won the wallet toss and taken the player 2 side. I'm not too sure. But either way, Justin is going to pick Leo or Master Raven, so he can't really get confused as to what side he's on.
In the game, Justin is so talented, so young, so sharp, like a razor blade or something. I see some serious gameplay after he's done with the school pressure and stuff. If he chooses
to continue
playing games, it's gonna be killer. Because once he gets his own stuff 100% and balances off with spare time that he might get and stuff, if he wants to go pro, for sure, he's gonna be a problem. Because I've seen him, even on other games where he doesn't even spend much time on, it just pick something, you teach him something, and he learns on fly.
Exactly.
So that shows that his brain is really good. It's just some good conduit, just passes through knowledge and keeps it like that, flowing all the time. So we were surprised the first time when he was like, he wants to contest on Tekken tournament, and we were like, yeah, maybe one of those people, yeah, stupid, but we want the numbers,
right.
But out of that, we checked out, it's not about the numbers now, because he proved us wrong. We saw some serious, intense Leo game. The last time I checked the gameplay like that, it was from you when you were fooling around.
No, with Leo.
But he came through. I was like, no, I ain't fooling around. I like this character.
Taking it serious
and I want to show you guys that you think this character doesn't really do much, but I'm going to show you it's doing.
Exactly.
And the fact that he doesn't have the game didn't change anything. He plays all the time.
Exactly.
So that's one thing about Justin. So as we speak, we see he's doing his whole stances into the world carry, even though he didn't reach up. But one thing for sure, who is with the low pick?
Low pick is Zeus Keith.
Zeus. Oh, yes.
The main man himself. Now the thing is though with Keith, what I believe is he's the opposite of Justin in the sense that he's the one who could really do well if he had the game. Because Justin, as you can see, the guy can go watch a combo video, you can see a guide, he'll definitely come through and apply some of the stuff he's seen, and he'll apply it really well. Now Keith, on the other hand, the resources aren't there, the game isn't there, and it's really hurting his gameplay. But at least I know he's someone who actually has, at least I think he has the passion to learn the game, because he really likes law. And the guy really wants to play, but hey, the guy just doesn't have the game. And
also I can see is that fighting mentality and Tekken suits his fighting style and patience somehow. Because despite not knowing a lot about Tekken, you can check out he walks forward, in which last time I checked, when he was playing Mortal Kombat X, you know that he has to run forward.
Yes.
When it's unsafe and he's not certain of what he has to do, he will just have to maybe withdraw or intimidate the opponent going forward, backwards, something like that. So here also I can see the same footsteps, even though he doesn't know how to move
to apply them in this game.
Exactly. But you can see he's blocking, he's going forward and aggressing and stopping. So that's someone who knows how to fight. You can't press buttons all the time. You have to know when to press, so he knows what goes. Exactly. It's a matter of him knowing fundamentals and how the game works, and from there he applies what he knows from the other games into this game. Yeah, sure. And then he'll become a better player. But either way, it's all time that is important and precious. If people invest in it and just get only even 20 minutes or 15 minutes every day, or you just say 2 hours every week, that won't go down to nothing.
Definitely.
It's gonna make something in the future. People will play nicely and strong.
One thing I'm liking about Zeus's gameplay right now, the guy, like you're saying, he knows when to move and when not to move, but the way he's also timing is, it's as if he knows, oh no, he's going to hit now and this isn't his range, let me just press this button. He's gotten a few counter hits, he's got the round right now. Stop the guy's rage drive before he even could do anything.
Yeah.
So I have faith that with time, definitely Zeus is gonna do something. Definitely
just like that. He waited for him, wanted to counter him, he knows it's plus.
He knows now when to hit. He's pushing him slowly but surely to the corner. And he's getting the damage.
And I'm sure in his brain, at that moment, he didn't even know which moves to do. But he knows he has to press a button to get something at that point.
Exactly.
You see? That's so important. It looks like nothing because we're seeing some flashy combos like Reap and stuff, but either way, you can see that this guy is fighting. He knows when to shoot, when to duck. Otherwise, if you're a soldier that is just a sniper, elite, just ordered to murder, then they would have taught you the wrong thing, because you might also be in the middle of a crossfire with other snipers hunting. So as you think you are assassinating, they might assassinate you. So that really doesn't pay off.
And now this match though, I don't know, he was leading 2 rounds. And then that round over there, I don't know what just happened. It was like he was it was the opposite of what he was doing. He was with punishing in the previous rounds, but now in this round he was pressing buttons at the wrong time. I don't know, maybe he thought, oh, I'm winning, so let me be aggressive and apply more pressure. But at least I like the way he's also attempting to. He got a parry, got a few parries in the previous round, even though he's going to lose this round. But at least he's understanding that, hey, let me try to stop his offense and be offensive myself and see what's going to happen.
Let's talk about Leo's fighting style. He or she reminds me of also that Thailand guy, Tony Jaa. That guy who does the whole Muay Thai.
Yes.
It's so strong, but obvious coming from a body like Leo's, it's a bit light looking, but either way, if you was green, obvious
things, the power
would be seen. Like Fang. If Leo had a body like Fang's, see, and then doing that fighting style, I'm sure then they just make James some shots. Come on, they like suckers. This fight is
just put the fireball in his stand.
I think also I would have picked up Lee, because that's the thing.
The fighting style is really nice. And even within the game, the mix-ups from the different bow stances, the lows, the overheads, you have to kind of respect, not really respect, but you have to know what's going to happen. Because if you're someone who likes pressing buttons, the counter hit is guaranteed counter. So now here we switch stages to the arena. This time we've got walls, just like the Mishima building, the dojo, but it's a much bigger stage. More place to move around with, but I think that could hurt both characters, because I think they're getting a lot of damage due to the fact that they're pushing each other to the wall. Now that the wall is further away, things are now going down. Gets the mid launcher, but drops the combo though.
As you speaking, if you press buttons, then
you get counter hit. There we go. Almost.
He
understands. He knows, even though he got hit by the rage, he knows what's going to happen. He knows something has to happen.
You can't mash up that thing twice. That's why rising to compensate to the launcher, flash kick. Nice.
At least.
Yeah, so Zeus is in it.
He's in there. Power crash there, gets blocked, no punish. Guys are now just okay. Now this
is freaky. There, that was so freaky, scary. And did you see that? He did the toe step like Steve.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Wow, bro. Okay, so martial law and Steve, they've been in the same class or something.
Same dojo. Gets the wall pressure, gets the combo, but does it block?
Gonna hit.
Oh no, it hit. You are still pressing buttons. I don't know. Sometimes people forget that when someone has rage, you still have to respect, because someone can literally just spam. You can spam that button, absorb, next thing, you're hit with a mid launcher and wake up again.
Yet you're the one who's supposed to seal the deal. Now they're sealing your deal.
Gets the wall combo. Oh my goodness, big damage. tried to parry a wake up there, didn't get it, but at least the down three gets the hit.
They got it.
And that was Justin taking the set against Zeus. That was sad, but I think next time Zeus is going to come back with a little bit more fun.
As long as if he doesn't change characters, that usually kills players. Was you feel like no, just let me down this time? No, it wasn't low. It was you.
Yes.
Because when you won, Low did the job. No. I did the job.
Oh, you do the job.
You see, I did the job when I win, but when you lose, it's the character. See, that's where the problem is.
Now, hopefully, if I can get the bracket straightened up, it should be CJ. This was God of War. The man sitting on Kuma right now. We all know he's going for a Kuma.
Kuma looking for something from the select screen. He's like, did you see my baby? Panda.
We're panded.
Oh my god. I miss it.
Apparently there was a bet before the match. God of War said his Akuma was better than CJ's Akuma. At this point, I don't know where the arrogance had come from, but God of War just lost all his cool. It was like a different person was in the room. Definitely someone.
He got possessed.
He was possessed by Akuma's demons, apparently.
Yeah, he got possessed.
Not someone else.
The ego got the best of him. Was later on in the day, that's why he chose. He just went too far ahead of himself.
Yes.
That costed him the whole tournament.
But my question is though, how can you still be arrogant when you are in the losers bracket? There's no more mistakes you can make. Once you lose, you're gone.
I think that's one of those things when you get a beat down, Charles. You get a beat down so hard, but you don't get a sore eye. You don't get some crampy nose. You don't get blistered hands. Then you feel like, no, I can still go on. So let me try and just fuel my fire, turn this whole fear into what? Into something good. Then you become overconfident. I think that's what he tried to do. He tried to turn his whole fear and losses to aggression, maybe to overcome the fear and stuff.
Of losing.
And he overdid it and it killed. So let's watch and see this item. But one thing, CJ is the one who's winning the whole swing.
That jeans, yes, definitely. CJ is on the player 2 side, Akuma.
Phasing through.
God of War on the left hand side, P1 side. Still going for his fable. Jumping, plus frames everywhere into DP. One thing you can easily see, definitely these are two different Akuma players. God of War more on the wall running 2, is looking for the 1-2s. No, not many DPs, but a lot of Tatsus.
And he caught him with the raging
demon. As always. I think God of War might have the most raging demons against him in the whole tournament pool, because no one else got hit more with this move than him. You can see CJ still jumping in. People are not respecting the plus frames. People are not anti-airing him. So he won't stop
Akuma, where he comes from,
yes,
people have to jump in. Because the way of the jungle is where you have to pounce on people. Make sure if they can't run away or evade, you have to take advantage of that, jump in.
Definitely.
So CJ is coming from a planet in a platoon of Street Fighter where Akuma rules when it comes to the whole fireball system. The tools he has, come on. Demon flip, dive kick, demon flip pound, a demon flip grab,
exactly,
fireball, you name it. So CJ, he knows that he runs, he doesn't run that much. All he does is he walk backward, phase through, then he jump in,
fireball, tatsu.
So there, he knows, he's just comfortable, that's all. And he does everything nice.
But then now, my question is then,
another.
Really? My goodness, the man watched it. He watched Connect. Literally there, he said, go ahead and do it. It doesn't matter. He managed to sweep this.
He sweeps the sweeper.
Exactly. I don't know. I feel that here, to be honest with you, if God of War didn't fall into this trap of setting himself, because CJ plays Akuma more than him.
Yeah,
it's all fair and fine.
Why would you challenge somebody like that?
Why would you do that?
Like me saying, because I can play King better, but I've never played King.
What's the point?
I have to first be a King player.
So now, if he hadn't wasted this match here, I don't know, maybe
it would have been fun. Something would have changed. Something maybe managed to be on the losers finals,
maybe
something like that. You see?
But now he's here giving CJ an advantage he definitely wanted to have against
ego
on top of ego.
True.
CJ jumps in,
plus frame into DP
yet again.
Was the Kold Room come through?
definitely.
And displaying the whole power of Akuma.
I like the way it was an immediate character select. I think at this point, maybe a part of the brain was like, hey man, it's time to be serious here, otherwise. Hey.
I think that's the part when he removed his glasses.
Oh yes, then he set up forward.
And he set up forward, shifting the whole balance of the couch to his favor, almost tripping the guy who was sitting next to him.
Right.
That wasn't right. But either way, people have to do what they have to do to survive.
The man moving to, was it the Kazuya pick? Guy loves Kazuya through and through. Yeah, I was like, if I'm going to do it, Kazuya has to be the one to do it. He now wants to put CJ.
Let's still remembers last time on the previous tournament, he took it a reverse from Leo by Justin.
Exactly.
Because he was losing hard when he was playing Kazumi, I think, in that time.
I think it was Kazumi.
Then he came through with Kazumi.
Some story happening here, battle to the death. Let's see what's gonna happen. Since we're at the jungle outpost, you have walls and you have a balcony break, but I do not know if people are going to utilize the balcony break. CJ is still going for the DPs on block, no big punishes from Kazuya, and going for the fabled helicopter kick as always.
And the unblockable phase through. Come on, CJ.
CJ going for the wall damage now. I think yes, CJ was now in the zone. I was like, I'm one match up and I could potentially eliminate this guy.
But let's talk about how CJ is evolved. From being yak to this level
technical,
of being technical,
yak.
Knowing his tools. Wow. He dropped the screw for don't tell me he doesn't jump.
He doesn't jump. I've seen this movie before and he didn't jump.
And the black nigga dies.
And he died. Oh my goodness. CJ got a lot of rounds from that one move or that one setup that could have been jumped, right?
And still starting up the round the same with a crouching sweep.
So I don't know.
But he's on point with his phase through. He goes forward.
Trying to go for the blockable. Phases through it, but still falls for the same trap yet again.
I think CJ is strong. All he needs are proper combos to damage when he hits. Oh shit!
Finally, the unblockable hits, but
this time the white man hits. Don't tell me it doesn't jump.
It doesn't jump. This is the trilogy. Matrix 3.
Oh, mate, he didn't kill. Sweep.
The guy knows the sweep is coming. He gets up, but he still doesn't block.
I've seen that move. Oh, God.
Again. I remember at this point.
Is this reverse psychology?
It's reverse psychology. There's no other way. The guy
knows that Morgan knows he's gonna sweep. So he will think he's not gonna sweep, so he sweeps.
Okay, wait, but now God of War is sweeping also. So now it's a matter of who can sweep first. Both players don't care anymore.
Shit.
But I remember at this point, God of War was now panicking. I was now even talking to himself like, there's no way I could be beat by CJ. CJ is my underling. CJ did this, CJ did that. But CJ putting in the work.
Did you see that shit?
Heavy.
Because Zanku fireball.
Okay, now CJ is the one getting swept off his feet all the time.
But once he knocks him down, it's gonna be bad.
Oh no.
I told
you. He jump? He doesn't jump. This
is gonna almost kill.
This guy had 4 now. Goes for the sweep.
He swept the sweep. Clean it up after the clean.
Here we go. Best way to counter the sweep is to just sweep yourself. See how it goes. Finally, the DP is blocked. And
Kazuya is now showing life. And that counter combo, that's a nice block from CJ. Being a hard head is actually now being broken because he's blocking. He knows. Okay,
CJ still jumping.
The best defense is offense. That's what he's playing.
CJ doesn't play none of that. CJ wants to play his game. Tussle, sweep, jumping, DP, DP again. Here we go. Jumps in, but this time the turn around 2. Here we go. CJ taking that round. Now at this point, I think God of War almost took his shirt off.
Yeah, this is when he knew he fucked up.
This is when
thou shall not call out masters or loyalists
of their own characters.
Yeah, you can't
do that. I remember I was telling the guy, I was like, why did you pick Akuma? Why? Because at this point in time, I remember I was out on a break. I came back and then I saw Akuma versus Akuma. I was like, why would you even do that? Now he thought maybe I could try salvage this with my Steve. My Steve is my best character.
Yeah. Steve is strong, but here's the thing: CJ is a guy who moves around too. But these days he's not random. He's not just doing a rendezvous like soldiers and stuff. he knows his coordinates, and when he sees tangles, he doesn't report. He just eliminates.
Just fire on sight.
Fire on sight. So if you are undercover and you're in disguise and you tend to be in his team and you wear the tangles gear, he's gonna just eliminate you without even asking. So that's the thing. That's the way of CJ. He lives like that. Rocking those fang glasses with a baseball bat. This time, again, reverse psychology.
The sweep on the sweep. Okay, so now it's the matter of who can sweep first. Really, whoever gets it first has won.
But I like the use of Demon Face. He is going backwards so nice, going through so nicely, jumping into dipping. Don't think.
And the thing is, though, no one has even found the answer against God of War. Is trying to beat him out of it. They managed to whip punish it at the end finally. But no one had managed to punish it on the recovery frames at all.
Are you seeing this thing here?
The man is jumping.
That was a trade. That was jumping.
Oh no.
Down again.
Oh no.
He blocked. And he caught him. Didn't jump.
The fifth movie. This is the 5th season of Game of Thrones right now.
And Jon Snow is still alive.
He's still alive.
Come on.
The raging demon. I think we saw way too many raging demons connected in the set here.
And the prophecy, reverse psychology still applies.
Still sweeping. There's no other way.
Kold Room is like, I know he's not dumb. He's not gonna do that because I'm a block him this time.
Right.
But it's been the 17th time I've been watching these sweeps. Round 1, sweep.
Round 2, sweep. Here we go. Match 3 in the set, and I think it's gonna sweep again. He did it again. My goodness, as CJ now was feeling himself. CJ had realized if he won this match, he was guaranteed 4th place.
Yeah.
At this point, he was guaranteed 4th place, and that's
Demon flip, jumping over, cross up like into
1,
chair.
2. Here we go.
Again, reverse psychology. Come on.
The guy is in his final round now. At this point,
is this guy in Bongeni's mind?
He's in there. I genuinely think he's now programming Bongeni to do whatever he wants him to do, because he's now getting away with murder, double jumping, no anti-air, 5 sweeps in 1 round, taxes everywhere. It's as if CJ has found his mojo.
And also, if you realize something, let's talk about how we haven't seen anyone grabbing it.
No, not even one grab. I believe the last throw we saw was Zeus versus Justin. In this set, no grabs of an EXDP.
For sure you.
And God of War's dreams
he tried to say step that. You say that. You saw that.
I think that's how he got the counter.
Yeah, but the hitbox on that is something else. All ancestors in one punch. Imagine.
Every ancestor.
4 generations in one punch.
All so thousands of them.
Come on, a lot of people. So hey, and he did that to himself.
Dreams shattered. He had told me that he really wanted to win this tournament, and he had specifically told me that he wanted to beat Jurassic Bunny specifically. Now
he ended up fooling around with
CJ.
Low tier god.
Then he gets beat up by the low tier god.
Never pick up a fight and try to mirror against a guy who mains a character. That doesn't do it.
That was his own fault. Now we're moving on to winners finals. 2 of the most calm, safest players moving up against each other. We have Jurassic Bunny versus King. At this point, we're doing the wallet toss. I believe Jurassic Bunny might have won the wallet toss and went for player 1 side.
And flipped it to the favorable side where there is the button time.
Exactly. Here we go. So, I don't know. They God of War. He was now pissed at this point. He was now just shouting at everyone. Everyone
flies, everything. Heat, Zimbabwe.
Everything was now
the government. It was like even elections are just delaying to come. And his father is making noise at home. I was like, wow, bro, you just got a lot in your plate.
And Jurassic Bunny was enjoying himself. Now he was telling him for sure, you will never be good enough to play against me. Never, ever. If you can't even beat CJ, there's no chance you could ever play against me. But anyway, now moving on to winners final, Jin versus King. My question is, why the Jin pick when King has an advantage over Jin? Why would you do that?
That's a good question. But also I was surprised because if it's tournament, you can fool around.
No.
And at the same time, if he didn't fool around, I think what he had to do is try Jin just one match. Just one match.
Yes.
If it doesn't work and you still feel like you want to play Jin, then that will be now, I don't know, a decision you have to live with. Because if you lose 2 games to Jin, that would be something.
Because
this tournament is not, I don't know, a time for fooling.
Nah,
you try something once, if it's not working, just lose the way you have to lose. Playing your main character, the one that got you in that first position. Anyway.
But anyway, now players are just sidestepping each other, moving around, gets hit by the 1-2 throw again. King staple right there. Need to break that throw one day because it does way too much damage. Power crash pushing Jin to the corner, into the throw, big damage throw into the low.
What happened to his life? I was watching him fight.
It's King. And King just does that.
And he fell down once. One grab
led to the end of that whole round. At least there is now getting the counter. It's pushing King to the corner, but the damage output is not the same. Is that to hit him at least 3 times to get that damage? Let's count how many times King will have to hit him to get that damage. As soon as that one combo connects, things will be looking really
Jin
bad.
is hitting 3 times. Life is still almost on.
At least the defense. At least the defense is good. He's not allowing him to get any combo starter confirm. They gets the counter. It finally seals the round convincingly.
That was nice.
At least the defense there was on point. King didn't get what he wanted.
Okay.
Except big damage combo.
Now he got it.
Now we're in the corner. Gets
into the
flip,
unblockable.
into the low, into the wall again, into the unblockable. Luckily enough, it whiffed. Literally almost a perfect. Just like that, 2 good combos
And
in the sequence in the corner.
He freaked out of his own launcher. Come on.
This I don't know if this was nerves or it was the music he was listening to. Because sometimes the music will be telling you one thing, but the game is telling you something else.
Because Jin was playing.
Definitely.
I can see the lively.
Then he gets the combo. He gets the combo again, but at least he confirms the side. And then he uses the wrong low attack. He should have just done down.
And he shit the bed there. What happened? He tried to do and this thing doesn't work on most people.
No.
Who press button
on their wake up.
I set up into the giant jump into dunk or whatever it is.
Does not.
It doesn't really work.
And King seems to still love it. This time going for the low. He loves going for the low into the 1-2 poke because he knows you're gonna try crouch or you're gonna try stand or whatever you wanna do.
And once he sees that you dark and he just grabs you down. He uses that low power.
Now get the power bomb into the wake up, gets the low kick again, but this time he backs off. I think they were scared of potential rage since Jurassic Bunny was in rage. But it doesn't matter now, he's got the first match. So at this point I remember thinking to myself, he's going to character select, so I assume he's going to pick Orang because it's seen.
Yeah, everybody was cheering Orang, because that's what really got you there.
Not even that, in the previous tournaments, Orang beat
every cast. He beat King and he changed and he put last.
Still the same thing. There was no chance King would have had against the Orang pick, judging by previous tournaments, because King has never won against Orang. But then we just realized that no, he had messed up his patterns, so he wants a different pattern set. I think it put the config. The main man, we've got Zeus in the building.
Zeus in the building doing the whole shit.
Say something, man. Say something, man. Come on, say something to the crowd.
Yeah, greet your boys, bro.
He's just not saying anything.
He's just looking at the microphone.
He's like, just shaking his head.
don't tempt me.
Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, Zeus in the building, coming to see what was happening in this tournament here. Now going to the second match.
He's still sticking with Jin.
Still sticking with
But
Jin.
it's not like Jin did bad though. He didn't do bad, but
he just needed to confirm the combos he kept on dropping.
Yeah.
The man got the counter hit, so he got the launcher, he got the wall splat, but he just didn't confirm the combo. So when you let damage go like that, King won't let damage go.
You won't. You played simple, but it'll be your life going down. Like somebody's sipping on that ginseng juice.
Lots of high pokes right now. You can see King thirsty.
It is being denied for that hop kick.
Exactly. He's thirsty twice.
But there was no punish or any advancement or aggression to counter.
Already, wait, how many times did King touch Jin and his life is already?
3 times.
Is already,
the fourth time
is dead. He's dead. Misses the Oki, but at least gets the 1-2.
So that's the whole thing. People just die easy.
Gets the Atlas, doesn't get the combo. They'll probably do to the counter.
They traded. I think because they traded, so he got disturbed a bit.
Exactly.
His timing went off the wing.
Back 1-2, doing more damage than a throw. And King's a fair character, apparently. I don't know about that.
Alright, okay. I still remember that trip got getting me so many times where I was having the life lead, doing the comeback, and you just get counted.
Into the corner, he didn't break the grab. gets more damage for it. Now 50% is gone off one counter hit.
See?
What do you do in the situation? Then you get hit by the lower game into the power.
And you wake up right on his mid-hist. You can't go in. And he just does that jump away thing, dance.
Just to try bait you to
and
do
he
something.
got 3 straight rounds.
Now, at this point, I was like, okay, guaranteed has to be the Horang pick. Then I thought to myself, why would you even pick him now, though? Why would you pick the Horang now? Because you already gave away 2 matches. Why didn't you just pick him in the beginning?
He was now desperate, but in his brain it's like now or never. But I think he just went with Jin because he felt comfortable playing Jin. But sometimes it's not about you being comfortable. It's about you working with what might save you or the best chances of you making it.
Exactly.
Well, sometimes you see people who play games like Injustice. You know you are not a fan of playing the far gameplay where people have to exchange projectiles over and over again. Like it's like some avalanche or some meteor rush on Earth. I don't like that. Some people don't like that, but there's some people who specifically just prefer to do that.
Exactly.
So if you just work with you wanting what you want and playing those characters who can't really counter zone or escape that pressure, because it is good as dead. Sometimes it's what you want, but it's not gonna help.
Exactly.
So at the end of the day, you have to just find something close. Anyway, let's see how how Horang played against King here. I think he was really hoping that he's gonna play the way he used to play.
But at this point, it's too late. The reason why I'll say it's too late is because you've conditioned your mind to think in a certain way. Jin doesn't play like Horang. So now once he's played every set.
Yeah, it can't be offensive the way Horang has to be. Also, here's the thing. Also, your mindset is broken. Because the only way that can save you is if you now become robust and you like, let me try and reset my brain. But you can only do that when you go to character select, check aside, and not turn away from the screen.
Right.
And just try and think of something else that's not the game. Exactly. So that when you play Horang, you play Horang like the first match of the day. But if you play like, I'm trying to save Jin or save this set with Horang, then it's
a totally different
really messed up.
It doesn't break
almost another.
Perfect. And that was that.
Stop. 3 rounds
King
straight.
going straight 3 matches straight into grand finals. My question was, why not the Horang pick from the very beginning? And
this was sad. This was really sad. It's like Jurassic Bunny. I don't know. It's some. I was gonna understand if I hear that maybe he got fired at work or something like that, or he just came to town with a few problems that he couldn't deal with, and in his brain was still worried. But there's nothing like that. Only that he chose work got the best of him. No, all of us are occupied. Obviously, I can't speak on behalf of that because people can say I do this, the whole gaming thing and stuff, because also I live it and that's part of my work too.
Yeah.
So me, I've got more chances. So I'm not gonna justify it based on me.
Yes.
Let's just talk about anybody else who works, like Wukosi and Dan. Those guys will go to craft and do everything, but when they're free, they will play, right? Yeah. Nobody will be actually working in grinding from 6 a.m. in the morning and you go home at 10 to sleep and you go back again
to grind again.
5 days in a week. There's nothing like that. So you always get that time to play, and especially people like Jafar. He owns a PS4. He has got the games. He has everything. He has net. He can even play online. So you can't say work got the best of you. There are some shitty days, I know, where you don't want to do anything except to sit down and sleep, or sit down watch something before you sleep. Yeah, I get those days too. You get those days too. But that wasn't the case. The case was, I think Jurassic Bunny also hit, I don't know, that look down upon King.
That I can take.
That I can just do what I do.
I can just mob you.
He's kryptonite. He just played Bruce Wayne over Superman. He was like, I got kryptonite. I got explosive kryptonite gas grenades.
Right.
What are you gonna do, son of Krypton, to me? I'll beat you down on BVS on Batman vs Superman. If it wasn't for the chick Wonder Woman, you're gonna be dead. You see? So he thought of King like that, but that wasn't the case.
Alright. Anyway, gentlemen and ladies, we shall see you in the next final segment of this video.
Yeah, peace out. Keep it
See
real.
you soon. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final segment. Well, should be the final segment of this KRW Tekken 7 tournament. That was on the 16th of freaking September. I've got the main man himself on the microphone. I hate him, but people say it's the main man. We've got King coming to tell you what was happening in this losers bracket. People who are still in the losers bracket. We've got CJ gonna verse off against Justin. We still got, who else? We've got Jurassic Bunny waiting in the losers finals. Man, take it away. Tell us what's gonna happen here.
I got a weird feeling that Justin's gonna win this because I believe the boy's got a lot of potential. Well, CJ on the other hand, yeah, his Akuma is quite deadly, even though he just does things without thinking. But I believe Justin's gonna win this, and CJ will just go home with his tail in between his legs. Oh, this is a little bit weird because this is Salt from Street Fighter, okay? Street Fighter 4, check that out on 4 Years Wasted. I was salty for days.
Why were you salty for days, bro? What happened?
You know, when you put in a lot of work, and when you think that your frames are well calculated, then all of a sudden you realize there's a new law that you never heard about.
Cold one.
Your super is useless when you fight against Oni. But here we go, it's about to go down. We got Master Raven versus Akuma. And we're in Souk or Souk. But what ifs? It's about to go down. It's about to go down.
Justin and Master Raven, CJ and Kum. Now the question is though, in the character matchup though, who do you think is better, Master Raven or Akuma?
I believe Master Raven is better than Akuma. Akuma is a bit stiff, right? But when he starts doing his demon flips and doing his tattoos, oh my god, he's actually dangerous when they connect. But Master Raven is very versatile and quite unorthodox, if I should say. In the sense that she can disappear and hit you with an unblockable from the air and it catches you by surprise.
But he's got a DP though.
Oh yeah.
CJ is the king of DP.
Yeah, but we all know what happens when a DP whiffs.
My question is, do CJ's DPs ever?
Well,
because last time I checked.
Okay. Rage Drive, Vampire, Knee, they're okay. Finishing it with the low.
Justin missions.
Justin, the prodigy.
I don't know though. As much as Justin's Master Raven and Leo are good, but I think this guy could be even deadly with another character.
Who could it be?
Just imagine if Justin used Paul.
Oh my god.
That's what I'm saying. High damage on someone who's genuinely all about that 50-50 mix-up. I think Justin could do wonders with Paul, but hey, like Slayer and Master Raven, what else can we do?
Well, you know, if he likes characters that move a lot, how about he just picks up Eddie?
See, then CJ.
Well, forget CJ. I don't like CJ. Forget CJ.
But CJ is like the Master Eddie. He's like the only guy using Eddie right now in the Kold Room, so kind of like the Master.
Okay, so CJ took this round. Pisses me off. Okay. TP. Alright. Oh my god. Demon flips.
But my question is though, why were people not anti-air in CJ? Or at least trying to? Because it's like both champions, because he always jumps in twice.
Yeah.
And not once do people try, not even try sidestep, they just block both and then they get hit by the DP.
Or time you're supposed to punish some of those champions.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they're freaking nuts. Oh my god.
Man,
please nerf the heavy tattoo.
Why?
It's illegal. Harada, I'm gonna write you an email. Please nerf the heavy tattoo. Because this shit ain't right.
I love the way CJ's just been jumping, Justin's just been phasing through. No one has touched anyone in like 10 seconds. That's the first hit now. But I don't know. Justin, this wasn't the same Justin that was beating me in casuals the previous weeks.
This wasn't the same Justin that was beating me during our warm-up session.
Okay, the warm-up sessions, there's no excuse. I don't know why. What happened with the match against
because there was actually an instant where I actually had to change my king game plan. I stopped doing giant swing. I learned it the hard way. Like the frame disadvantage you get when you break a throw. Counter hits. Disadvantage.
Oh my goodness.
Beat him! Oh my god, did he beat him up? Oh, okay. EX. At least it wasn't counter hit. CJ just jumping in. Playing Street Fighter. Will you connect? Thank God! Thank
But
God!
the damage though, it was an anti-air, so the damage was as good as nothing.
It was nerfed.
Yeah, you shouldn't have even done that. Now rage has been wasted. CJ is sitting pretty.
DP.
Gets
Woko! Into the face! Into the face!
And CJ was on fire. I love the way Zeus right now is disgusted in this CJ gameplay. Just sitting here in silence watching his brother CJ doing.
We all know that CJ is Tafara's project.
Oh, they're now playing together, training together.
Okay, now we're getting into, I believe this is the Devil's Pit, is it?
That's it. Oh my goodness, no!
Yet?
Devil's Pit.
Best stage in the game right there.
No. The best stage in the game is the Mishima Dojo.
In the wise words of the Emperor, fuck you. Gives a shit about that.
Especially when you pick last, then when you get the good last pick, you get in.
Oh my goodness.
The damage is satisfying.
Master Raven versus Akuma yet again. Do you wait. Justin lost the previous match, right?
Yeah.
Do you think Leo could have done better against
Yes.
Akuma? So what was the Master Raven pick about?
I don't know, maybe wanted to prove the point. Or maybe someone told him that he should play Master Raven throughout and he will get paid $20.
Was that person King?
I have a feeling it's Charles.
Oh my goodness. Apparently I'm out here bribing people. I don't know. The Master Raven's right. It's just that the drop combos were just now too many. In the beginning, it started off really good. Against God of War in the first match against CJ, started off good. But now the drop combos are now too much. But he started picking himself up though.
Yeah. And CJ is busy dominating this second round. Okay. Master Raven is kind of do a comeback. I have a feeling that Justin released Master Raven a little bit too early.
You think one more tournament?
One more tournament? I think maybe 2 weeks.
2 more weeks.
2 more weeks. Master Raven would be at least at 60%. But this is like 20% Master Raven. Because Master Raven has got crazy.
YouTube Master Raven.
This is YouTube Guide Master Raven.
YouTube Guide Master Raven.
How to play Raven.
How to play Raven. Here we go. 101.
King J is basic to pro.
Also, what you're trying to say, Justin watched that one King J video and then he took Master Raven straight into tournament.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. All I'm saying is, didn't you do the same thing with Lars though?
With Lars?
Yes.
I played Tekken 6, bruh.
Oh my god. You told me in Tekken 6 you used Wang and Ganryu.
Oh my god, Ganryu. That was Ganryu. That was Ganryu, by the way.
Apparently we've got Sage in the background.
It's gonna get. Oh my god!
This man owes me money.
Did you see that, Charles?
Money yet? What happened?
Dude, that rage art completely weird. What's up with Master Raven's rage art?
That's good. That's what you get for jumping. Sage holding a big book.
Okay, jumping.
I don't know. I think people should just know that Sage is holding a big book right now.
Yep. Into screw.
Sage arts now.
Sage art in the building.
That ain't a Bible though.
But it's a big book, but it ain't a Bible.
Damn. Okay.
The thing is,
why is CJ getting these DPs?
I don't even know. This was CJ's match. This, even though he got hit by this rage, this you could see that CJ was out to kill at this point. But my question is though, how come in training mode I can't just choose the infinite stage immediately in Devil's Pit? Patch. We need a patch. You can't pick the stage.
Also on PS4, the instances when you select Dragon's Nest, you'll be in the Dragon's Nest in the night time.
Are you sure it wasn't just Last Emperor's hacks on his PS? Because I never seen it anywhere else.
Yeah, maybe, right?
I'm saying, X-Men. CJ stealing it with the sweep.
He stole it.
Yet
You're
again.
right.
With the sweep yet again. I know CJ was on fire, but
Yeah.
man, actually the loser of this was guaranteed what? 4th place, and then the winner's guaranteed 3rd place. So
Yeah.
people were now playing for the top spots now. There
Ah.
are no games.
Oh, I've never seen that.
DP, can't touch it.
That's again.
Dude, like,
I am so
is this true? Okay, yep. Ah, drop the
Oh
combo.
my goodness.
September, August.
Okay, Charles.
What happened?
How many launchers does Master Raven have?
Quite a number. Quite a number. Because on back 10, I think she's already got 3. Facing forward, she's got about 2, or maybe 2, I guess. Well, rising 2, down forward 2, and back 10 stands 3 somewhere there. But
Okay.
that one's a counted maybe. So maybe 6 in total, the basic ones.
Because I'm busy seeing. Well, I'm sure the launcher that he's using is the quarter circle forward input, right?
Which one?
The one which does the 180 kick.
Oh no, that's back 10 item 3+4.
Oh, back 10 3+4.
Backlash, like Orion, where you have to
okay.
hold the buttons.
Okay. Okay, it's about to go down. Justin, make me proud. Make me
Wait,
proud.
this was the final round now, final match.
I believe so. Is it? I don't know.
I
Let's
think
see.
this might be CJ's final match if he wins. Taking it to the precipice of fate.
Principle of happiness, if I should say.
Oh my goodness.
You know why? Them walls. Them rocks.
I love the way CJ, no matter where he's facing, the tats is still coming out.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter he's facing left or right, the tats is still coming out.
Yay.
Turn 1-2. Into the DP. People got hit by DPs. But I have to admit though, God of War took the most DPs this tournament. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Diaspora invasion.
Perfect.
This is when CJ knew he had ascended to the next level. The man was having fun now.
Time of his life, bruh.
And the sad thing is though, CJ didn't even want to come.
Oh my god, he grabbed that EX fireball.
Last time I had to pay money for this man to get in here.
So you was beating one and let me jump.
Here we go. Pushing him to the corner, jumps in.
Ooh,
Finally.
Shaheen.
Okay.
Master Raven.
With. Oh my god!
That's a damn shame.
Oh, there's a time when he did that and he got caught.
So he thought maybe he could do it again.
Okay. You know, a lot of people should learn how to move.
Unblockable gets hit in the head.
Oh!
The thing is though, if he had done it a bit later,
Yeah.
so
it was early, then he landed.
and then he got touched.
Well, you know, when also go Apex, the Chaya.
But moving in this game is quite difficult.
Yeah, it is.
It really is
Especially
difficult.
when you're under pressure. You wanna block, you wanna get away. So what do?
Exactly.
You just do like CJ face away.
Yeah, that's the best movement. I think it's the CJ backdash.
This is CJ, that's the CJ backdash.
Yeah. Already.
Hey, he finally gets hit by the rage, but it was an NTA, so piss poor damage. It's not what
That was like a takedown.
At least if I was doing he rage strike vampire and at least
Exactly.
combo, but the guy ain't doing it. And that's CJ. Hey,
Stealing it.
Yeah, no, he was through the roof now. He was through the roof, and the sad thing is God of War was even more pissed off. That was knocked out by CJ. Now CJ is moving into top 3. God of War, there was no way. He was telling me there was no way he was not going to be in the top 3. No way. And yet CJ is the one moving in his place.
Like, I think what got into God of War's head is the arrogance, the ego. Like, when you get into practice mode and you see yourself doing some cool stuff, try to do it in tournament.
Right.
That stuff won't work.
What if his stuff was gonna work? Yes.
Yeah, if it worked, yes.
So now I'm moving in to losers final. Jurassic Bunny had been waiting for the winner of that match, so we're going in for Jurassic Bunny versus CJ. First to 3 wins, best of 5. Potential Jin versus Zakuma. Saw a lot of Jin this tournament from Jurassic Bunny.
Yeah.
Hoping I was gonna pick up that Orang, but hey,
Yeah, I think you should have stuck with Orang throughout in our first match there.
But maybe I had a move, who knows? But what I'm saying is, during this match, during this wallet toss that was happening right now, someone was bribed.
Yeah, I have a feeling that someone was bribed.
That's what I'm saying.
Paid, man.
I ain't gonna say who did what, but what I'm saying is someone was bribed.
So Razio called it. He went for the gin pick.
You know that, yeah.
CJ, is he gonna go for Eddie?
But though, why did you stop using Eddie though? Because you used Eddie like what? One set?
Yeah.
Won the set, no? He almost won the set. He lost final round of the last match.
Yeah.
And then, next thing you know, no more Eddie. I don't know. People just have no faith in their
Maybe he heard the voice of the demon. Spoke to him.
But now though, Jin and Akuma, something tells me this is Akuma's matchup is
Yeah.
easy peasy. But
If them DPs connect.
if them DPs connect, that's all.
But Tafara is very well known for his 1+2 punish.
Best punish in the world.
Best punish in the game, but it's quite unsafe too. You don't just throw it anytime.
Some people say when you wear the Tekken 4 gym costume, it becomes plus.
It becomes plus.
This costume makes a lot of things plus. Look, it's CJ, you can't punish. It's plus. It's plus on top. The costume makes a lot of things plus.
It's
You just
too shiny,
can't. You can't.
And even the heat effect is blue.
Some highs become mids and some things become plus. So you never really know.
Oh!
Oh my goodness.
Counter hit knee.
But now that I think about it though, this is a good stage for Jurassic Bunny because Akuma really can't do much without walls. So at least the man's
running
sticking around. And people, the sad thing is before we even started this tournament, people didn't want the random stage pick. So imagine if CJ was stuck on the stage for the whole set. It would be a disaster. So I think more random stages is a different thing.
No screw.
Oh my
And
goodness.
another thing, when you're a gym player, don't just get into Zen. You're vulnerable.
Oh, do you think Jurassic Bunny cares? The only person looking vulnerable right now is CJ getting his ass whooped. That's the only vulnerability I saw right there. Man jumping in here again.
Imagine if you were fighting against someone like Poe and you get into that Zen, what would happen? Counter it, death fist, right there.
He parries it though.
Okay, yeah.
He's got a parry though. This man knew, he already calculated everything. This is how you see the marks of a player and a good player. King out here just complaining.
Oh, and it connects.
King out here complaining. But Jurassic Bunny calculated everything.
That damage, my God.
It was calculated already.
Jump? Is it gonna jump?
Yes,
Yep.
it jumped. No punish though.
I think a WoW Rising 2 was gonna be good.
Does Jin have a WoW Rising too?
I believe it does. Yeah, it does launch.
Oh my goodness, then he should have done it. Maybe we could have just done up for it for
Yeah.
that would have been the safest option. Because the WoW Rising 2 might be like Orion's Weapon. If you're too far,
it won't. Yeah, it will.
Just raise, but you don't.
And you want Harada to buff that?
Exactly.
You should not. It's a crime.
Launcher should have more range. It should never ever. It should launch all the time. If it connects, it should launch. Why do other people get launches and then other people don't? That's all I'm saying. Why?
Already Orang has got the freaking long legs.
Buff Orang. He's got arms too, ladies and gentlemen. He's got arms too. He needs to use them.
Okay.
There we go. Second match right now. I don't think people went to random. Did they random the same stage or they rematch?
I think they rematch.
Yeah, there's no way they could have random the same stage again.
Come on.
Now something was going on with Jurassic Bunny ever since the matches in the past.
And he just went into that Tatsu.
I don't know, maybe it was
Yep.
CJ. I don't ask me. No, do not I think this is a case of I'm confident against CJ. So let me try the combos that I never practiced.
Oh,
that's what that is.
And you saw that damage that went there, bro.
Big damage, bro. This is a matter of I want to try the new stuff that I never really practiced. I just want to see if it works.
Yeah.
And that's the kind of stuff that gets you killed. No conversion from the counter hit launcher. CJ jumping in, getting the DPs.
Sidestep 1+2.
Finally, someone sidesteps the jump in, right? It was about.
Yeah, it was about. Oh! How invincible is that Tatsu? Damn, okay.
Demon flip on the demon himself. Jurassic Bunny looking to get this smooth victory right now.
1+2 to start the match.
I think he finally
yes, he got it.
Finally.
Yes.
Now he can rest in peace knowing that combo is...
Yeah, he can do whatever he wants to do now.
That combo is when the video finally connected because the man was really going for that thing. No conversion there.
Yeah! Finish it!
There we
nice, nice.
Man sealing it 2-0 against CJ.
But did
I told you, this Tekken 4 kit right here, too many plus points. way too many. It's too suspicious. Going to stage select final. If they random that stage again,
yeah,
screw this game.
Forget it for day. Jungle Outpost.
I think we've seen the stage in almost every set now.
Yeah.
Too many walls, too many
I believe Akuma will do some weird stuff in this day. The walls are back. I don't even know why I'm even supporting CJ. I don't even like this guy. But CJ, you can do this.
Oh my goodness. Jin versus Akuma again. Something tells me though, wanted more 80. I wanted more 80.
Because Edge has got some good mix-ups, especially when he gets into relax.
Things would have been proper, but now CJ getting himself closer to the corner. But the man doesn't care. Tatsuing Jin. Oh, okay, he faces back again.
Okay.
That's the thing though. As much as he gets himself out of trouble with that move, there are some times where he knocks someone down, then runs away. Then it's like, but why?
Yeah.
Why are you running away though? So.
Ooh, you see the consequences of phasing away?
Okay. Okay.
Beat him!
There's no punish.
Did you see? Jin actually turned back and like, wait, what? How did this guy get here? Why?
Those are the things that get you killed in tournaments. Not punishing obviously punishable things like that. Jurassic Bunny was now playing fire and CJ was making sure he brings the hurt. Phases through that makes you.
But Tafara's sidestep game. Oh my god. You know what? No, it's fine.
You've had enough. You've seen enough.
I've seen enough.
You've seen enough.
But it's fine. At least a war combo to say sorry for dropping that stuff.
1+2 again. And then CJ.
Distance was off. Beat him.
You already complained
Don't
about
tell me that
this.
CJ is gonna win this.
Oh my goodness. God of War and CJ have a tendency. As soon as they get that rage, they're just gonna press the button.
Yeah.
No matter where they are.
Counter hit. EX. Go. Shoryu. Hey, sidestep 1+2.
I don't know. It's them YouTube combos, man. It's the YouTube combos. There's no other excuse. It has to be the YouTube combos.
Okay.
He's
gonna jump. He's gonna jump. Beat.
No punish. Punish. That was like the third time. I guaranteed no punish.
I think people should know that when you jump and when you land, you recover in a while rising state.
Hey, he's still not gonna punish. Even if he recovers in a relaxed state, back turn state, whatever state, there's no punish. Apparently, there's that kid can't punish Raging Demon as well.
Yeah.
But anyway, Jurassic Bunny taking a 3-0. Things looking real swift for him right now. We're gonna be moving to I think this was now the match for 5th place.
Yeah.
We've got Zeus sitting next to me here. The man didn't like this match. I was like, what's the point of playing for 5th place if we're already out of the running to win the tournament? I was like, hey man, you never know. You never know, man. It could give you the experience you need for next time.
Exactly.
God of War also was now like, I don't want to play this match. What's the point?
Actually, God of War was saying, I don't even want to play this game no more.
You wanted to quit the whole game?
Yeah.
Then go away. Call of Duty.
Conflict denied.
Oh
do you remember that
game? My goodness. I don't know. Here we go, getting the players set up. I think God of War might have won the one that flip and went to play on one side. We'll have to see. But in general, I think we'll be having more 5th place matches in overall just to see whose gameplay dips after they've lost. Because here you're playing for absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
And you'll see there are some people who take this match seriously and some people who don't.
But sometimes pride also plays an important role. No one wants to be last place.
No one wants to be number last.
No one wants to be number last.
Oh my goodness. I see Zeus there going in. Oh, he wanted that Kazumi pick. What did you want, Zeus? Guy was now going over
Going for Josie.
Sure, you paused. If the guy wanted to select everyone, he should have just gone to random.
Yeah.
That would have saved us the trouble. We should have just gone to random select. Kuma picked by God of War.
Oh, Kuma is actually
Change.
good. Kuma is actually good.
This tournament.
This why are we not seeing Violet? Oh my god! Come on, do not.
Last, here we go. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! No Yoshis, no Lees, no Miguels.
I have a feeling they're
There was
coming
no
next
Lisa
tournament.
this whole tournament.
Isn't Tyrone?
Tyrese decided he was too big for this tournament. He's gone global now. Panda global Tyrese.
Panda Global
It's
Tyrese.
too big for us now. I was like, this Alisa needs to tread foreign waters. But anyway, people still moving
Jack
around
7.
the character selection.
So we.
What's
taking them so long?
People don't know what they want. Finally,
Jack
God
7.
of War sits in with Jack 7.
Kazum.
Okay, so my question is to Zeus, why did he go across the whole character select screen to go back to the same character he started with? Ladies and gentlemen, weed is a hell of a drug. That's what I'm saying.
What if you wanted to reevaluate his strategy?
Processed or not processed.
Hey, it's a drug, but whether it's edible or not, who knows?
Okay, it's about to go down.
So still first three. This is now just a salty match between two individuals who are no longer in the running for top place. CJ was now just a spectator at this point too. And the grand finals was gonna be none other than this douchebag on the mic called King.
Oh my god, you're making noise, Charles. You're making noise, Charles.
There we go.
Okay, it's about to go down.
Kazumi poking every.
That's what I hate about Kazumi. She's too much of a poke character. Okay, we got our. Whoa! Okay. That's the first.
Where was all of this against CJ?
Exactly.
That's the real question.
I don't think he actually played Jack. Did he play Jack?
That's what I'm saying. Where was all? Why didn't he play Jack? What's the excuse?
Yeah. Finish! Oh my god!
then he gets
Pressing a
hit.
button.
I love the way Zeus didn't even care what he was doing. I was like, I've got rage. You're missing. I'm just gonna hit you with the rage. That's that.
It's about to go down. Yep, stopping that flow to the jab.
The pokes.
Them pokes.
Don't mess with the pokes.
Plant that seed. He was planting through. Oh, and he pressed the button.
I think that's one of God of War's aka Mbogini.
Yeah.
Like, he's like one of his many problems. Of course, you can run up to a person, but don't press a button.
You have to press. The thing is though, you paid money to not press buttons. I don't understand the logic. This man paid money. He's going to press the buttons on the joystick. There's no other way. He didn't come here to donate anything. He came here to beat Zeus.
Listen to you speak, Charles.
Came here to show Zeus the power of this Jack. That's what he came here
You
to
planted
do
that
right
seed.
now.
Oh, you don't just plant the seed. You don't plant the seed.
Here we go.
Show him how it's done. Oh,
Pressed it again. Press that button again. He loses the round again. But he paid money. Ladies and gentlemen, he paid money for this. Don't even judge this man. He paid money. He has to press buttons. There's no other way.
No. Okay. Spot go down. Punish.
No big punish, but at least he got the damage. He whips the screw combo. Though. Hey. But
Planting
still,
the seed.
this would have been enough against CJ.
Yeah.
I genuinely think things would have been different against CJ.
Beat him. Oh, you see the problem. The problem of walking back.
No one is going to punish a rage in 2017. That's for 2018. Season 2, they're gonna patch in. You can finally punish rage. For now, it's not enough. Grabbing the tiger now.
Like what? Why would people power up?
Yes, you have to.
Like right there in your face.
There's no other way. How else can you power up? Run away into the corner and power up?
Yes, run away and power up, and
There's
then
no other way.
I do that a lot with loss.
Oh my!
The only person who can do that is Arch.
Oh, exactly.
Then you can power up.
Then you can, when the guy comes through, you slam the car.
Exactly. That's that.
Reevaluating. Character selection. I believe we had so many character changes in this entire matchup.
I think I think the only person who really didn't change characters is just one.
Yeah.
And that guy, I don't know, Kong. King Kong. That
Oh my
guy,
God.
He didn't change characters.
Yeah.
But everyone else was moving in. We got our lead pick finally.
But we're not getting Violet.
Violet is for that big tournament.
We want to hear good owner. Excellent.
I think I ain't cheap, bro.
You have to pay big monies for that guy. There we go. So now I have Jack versus Lee.
It's about to go
Poke
down.
on poke.
And damage. Okay.
Same stage again.
Infinite Azuri. Bro.
I hate the stage now. I've seen it too many times. Now it's now all about that devil's pit now. I hate the stage. My goodness. Here we go.
Punish that.
Big punish by Jack, running, stepping over into the Oh no.
Oh, what? He was pressing a button.
He paid money. Let him press all the buttons he wants to press.
Oh, dog it.
He paid money.
Nice. That was dope. Punch him. Knock him out.
But me, I don't know. Honestly, don't know. Should have just started off with Jack.
Yeah.
From the
Throughout.
Jack and Steve would have been okay. But then he tried to face CJ's Akuma with Akuma.
Yeah.
Then he tried to put Kazuya.
Like what was that?
The Akuma versus Akuma one, I don't know. I think it was
I never saw God of War play
Akuma ever.
He was actually asking me, hey, how do you do the hurricane kicks? I'm like, okay, man, it's okay, it's all good. You know what you're doing?
My goodness. Oh, crash, man. Now at this point here, Zeus was now trying to bring in the hurt.
Yeah.
Except for that whiffed rage. But still.
There we go. Wait, how many power crashes does Licha?
Too many. That's
Chola has
just got too many power crashes right now.
Damn! Oh, Horang's power crashes are broken. He has 2 power crashes. They tailspin. They are homing. How can King get that? Picture the Terry tackle homing.
King does one combo into all your life is gone.
Oh god, what happened?
I rest my case. Orang has to work for his damage. My goodness, King just has to flipping be there, and the damage is there.
Oh, even, okay. Let's go with the small guy, Lars. Okay.
Lars is another one. Hill. What's
One full screen sweep into death.
One combo, one corner to corner.
What do they call that? One rage drive. Rage drive into death.
Exactly. My goodness. Some people say you have to pick the genuine characters, not the cheap characters. Oh my goodness.
We're going to character select again?
Again.
We went to character select.
Zeus was just selecting all the characters in the game. The only person left was Miguel, to be honest.
Yeah. Miguel is one aggressive character in this game. If one person dedicates their life,
I can bet your laptop no one's ever gonna pick Miguel in tournament here. Never. Ever. No.
A part of me is actually telling me to learn Miguel.
Oh my! To save your laptop?
Yes. And joystick.
Oh my goodness! Now we're gonna have Jack versus Law. Now this match was when I lost all respect. I ain't gonna say why, but I lost all respect for a certain individual in this match. That's all I'm saying.
The individual could have ended it right there and there. But well, you will see for yourself. You will see for yourself.
Oh my goodness. I don't know. I think Law is a good character. If Zeus keeps on doing the business to Law. Except I don't know where the nunchucks go. But anyway, if he does the business with Law, next time things could be going low.
Exactly. Punish.
Here we go.
Okay.
Pushes him far away. Stand still. I have no idea.
Why do you do that?
I have no idea.
You can at least do the Zimbabwean sidestep. When you're like having a siege and you're like, hey, what am I gonna do? Oh my god, what was he doing? Trying to charge the low. Yeah. Flexing for that camera.
Yeah, at this point, I don't know. It's like every time you get the distance between them, he'll just stand there.
Yeah.
I don't know what you'll be waiting for. I don't want. Okay.
It's not.
Okay.
Alright, nice one. See.
Block it. Ha! He presses a button.
Oh my goodness. I think Sage is leaving with this big book, ladies and gentlemen.
You see.
Okay, the jab to finish
I
it.
see.
I hope that this item just becomes satisfactory for God of War.
I don't know why he loved that move, what he was looking for.
No, it's actually good on counter hit.
But the thing is, not to do it like 6 times in a row. Is it that good of a move?
It's just like grabbing someone 5 times. King.
You have to do it. There's no other way.
Yeah. Oh.
Alright, I'll take you out.
Ah. On the wall. Jesus.
That was a damn shame, bro. That was a damn
Damn.
Guy could have tried something, but the wall combo did not end.
Still going.
He was playing Tekken Tag. The first Tekken Tag. You could do them backflips over and over again,
I
bruh.
mean,
Okay, that looked nice. I ain't gonna lie, that looked nice.
okay.
He presses a button.
Of course. Of course.
You don't need.
Hey, there's money, okay? Once you pay it, you have to press buttons. Man, don't pay money to put the joystick down, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Just standing.
Yeah,
now he's just walking.
No, you have. There's no other way. Yeah, just keep me.
He was walking and what happened? Backflip.
Now the guy was like, my block button's broke. I have to walk
And walking back. Okay, it's fine. Don't worry, we're gonna invent the Zimbabwean backdash real soon. Automatic crouch dash while we're at it.
Wait, hold on. There when he jumped, did he step on though?
No.
I saw a hit effect unless it was a whiffed low move that didn't connect.
Yeah, maybe. He presses a button.
Of course, he walks forward. He
Oh.
Of course, all respect lost for someone. I ain't gonna say who, but I think it might be obvious. Who's respect?
He had it.
At 0 right now.
He had the entire match. He had the entire match.
That's now between you and him. I'm not associating myself.
I was just itching to get into grand finals and get stuff over and done with.
And then what happened?
He threw the match by pressing a button.
You have to throw the match.
I believe Charles is the one who paid God of War to press buttons. This is not right. He's out here saying he paid money. He paid money. Which money did he pay?
You know what money he paid.
I'm guessing it's $500 for a new graphics card. Is that what you want?
My goodness. So now this is the final match.
Yes. It's about to go down.
He can't throw this match because if he throws it, it's 6th place. So there's no benefit. And I believe that's the Mishima Doge gets his own stage even. My goodness.
Okay, so we're checking out a weird picture here. But of course, we are not going to say anything very sensitive because we want this video up online. So yeah, we'll keep it to ourselves.
So now, right. God of War's Kazumi. If we were to just have a Kazumi tournament, right? God of War's Kazumi versus my retired Kazumi versus Zeus's Kazumi versus Tyrone's Kazumi.
Tyrone plays Kazumi.
Tyrone plays Kazumi versus Wade's Kazumi.
Who would win?
Exactly. The 5-man Kazumi team.
I believe we already know the answer.
Wade.
Yeah, wait, can you read some stuff?
Yeah, we can. But we all know Charles is Kazumi. If you checked out the last tournament, what happened to Lars? That was a beatdown. That wasn't a fight. That was a beatdown.
Are you sure you wouldn't fight to throw
Only
that man?
Kryptonians can say that.
That's
a beatdown.
Oh my god. Oh, she didn't die. I don't know.
I always ask myself this question. Why isn't the tiger in Kazumi's Reja? I believe it would have been cooler.
Maybe Devil Kazumi next year, you never know. That's the only other reason I can see.
Okay. Third match. Ikinesai. He drops the combo.
I don't even know what we was thinking of. They going for the hop kick.
Exactly. Nigga trying to flex.
Who's now playing games? playing games with him. I think that kills them.
Wolf
Oh my
Splat.
goodness. Can't do
Hitler.
that.
Yeah, exactly. I saw it coming.
Oh my goodness. Zeus looking to end things. I remember at this point God of War, I was like, there's no chance. No chance I can come in 6th place. No chance at all. Little.
You wanted to win. You wanted the win.
Oh, now there was no more throwing.
There was no more throwing. The ego was gone. Did he block? He pressed the button.
He paid money.
He paid you $500 for a graphics card.
He paid money. There's no.
Oh, okay. The running tackle. Best move in Tekken.
Final round now. Zeus.
And he's walking back.
I know that too.
Okay, it's fine. So it's all good.
Some people say you gave him some Mali and Pegasus.
Really?
Before this match.
Really?
There's no other.
Did he block?
No.
Yes, he blocked and he punished. That was a good one.
Ladies and
He
gentlemen.
finally blocked.
Finally, the men stopped.
It's about to go down. Grand finals up next. I'm in it.
And he ain't gonna be on the mic this Tuesday. Ladies, gentlemen, and everything in between. Welcome to the grand finals of the situation right here that we had in the previous weekend. King ain't allowed on this mic. Bias motherfucker. So you're gonna have to listen to me. So in this particular situation we had Jurassic Bunny moving his way to the loser side of grand finals, even though I suspect that King might have given him a little something to throw his previous match with him. Then we've got King sitting in the winner side of the grand finals. 2 lives on his side, cheating. I believe that 2 lives should have gone to Jurassic Bunny because he deserves them. Jurassic Bunny moving in with Jin yet again. The Jin pick, the infamous Jin pick everyone I've listened to has been against the Jin pick, but I'm the one who's all for the Jin pick. I say more Jin from Jurassic Bunny. All these guys just lying to Bunny, telling him that he shouldn't pick Jin. I'm saying pick that guy, there's a future in him. King going with King as always. To be honest, if they removed King in Tekken 7, I wouldn't even care. I wouldn't even care. King, would you care? Because me, I wouldn't care.
I'll stop playing Tekken.
Then I think they need to remove the character. It's that simple. Oh my goodness. So in the first set, got King, got Jin, Forgotten Realm, aka King Stage. I don't know if it could have gone any worse for Jurassic Bunny's first match, but let's see what he has to do to get past the situation that he has right here. Got a classic costume Jin, Tekken 3 Jin, versus this ugly guy, and then the cat mask. It's a cheetah, leopard, panther. Oh yes, here we go. I'm gonna get started up in here. Apparently we're going for Atlas Hammer's first thing in the match. I don't know. Jurassic Bunny not responding well. King stepping in to look at the match as if he hasn't watched it already and never played it. I don't know. Goes for the big low. Counter hit into that thing that he does. Straight to the wall. Oh my goodness, missed the grab but gets the other grab still. An unlucky situation for Jurassic Bunny there. If only had taken the second throw, but he did not. Let's see what adjustments he can make. Gets the counter hit. Does he get the screw? Yes, he does. Then he uses the wrong combo end. If only had used the down back 2-3 would have broken the floor. But anyway, can't cry over spilled milk. King doing King things. Luckily enough, The man did not connect, giving Jurassic Bunny a second chance at things, but things are looking really bad for Jurassic Bunny. 1+2 finally takes the round. You could see Jurassic Bunny was trying to get himself out of that situation, but things were looking bad. 1+2 hits the throw. Power crash. Oh my goodness, it was a power crash on power crash situation. Gets the low. Gets the power bomb into the corner, breaks the floor. Does he get the throw? Doesn't get the throw. He ducks instead. Some new king tech, just duck and look at what happens. Gets the 1+2 in the anti-air. Keeps on going for forward 4. I don't know why he wants that mid so much, but maybe there's a strategy there. Probably looking for the counter. Does he convert? Yes, he does. Doesn't get the combo finisher though. This particular segment of the tournament, I remember it was plagued with a lot of dropped combos from all sides. I don't remember anyone's combos being really tight and specific, but King managing to seal the first round. Cheat character, what can we say? King, why do you use this guy?
He speaks to me.
He just said he cheats with me. So I don't know. I don't know. He said it here. I don't know if you heard it, but at least he understands that he only picks the character because it's broke. Now Jurassic Bunny, after losing the first match, decides to go straight to Orang this time. I'm sure if God of War is watching this video, is like, finally the man picks his guns. Back to the jungle outpost again, another stage that was randomed all the time during this tournament. Jungle outpost. Some of my favorite stages are now becoming some of my worst stages, seeing them far too often in this tournament. See if Jurassic Bunny can turn things around with this Orang, but I heard that King had been practicing against some Orang player around. I think it was Nick. Nick, one of the best Orang players we've found so far outside of Jurassic Bunny's skill. I don't know how they finally got Nick to come, but hey, the man came. He's been running sets with King, and see how it's gonna go. Back one to evade, but still gets himself towards the corner. Down 4-4 blocked. Doesn't block the mid on that though. Oh my goodness, the guy wanted to go for Wild Rising 4-4 into grab, but didn't work out. But King drops the combo still. This tournament was plagued with drop combos, but still the spacing seems good. King flying around doing King things as always. Gets the trip, gets the soccer kick. At least the first round going in the way of Jurassic Bunny. Things are looking real well for him right now. Let's see what he can do to evade this pressure. 1-1 staggers. Gets a minor combo towards the wall. Pushes King towards the corner. Now he's in a very advantageous position. Blocks the low. Doesn't get the throw again. Hop kicks. Who needs to block when you can just hop kick? Counter hit back one. Oh my goodness. And the second round going to Jurassic Bunny. Soccer kick again. Proving a point that you don't need to use broken characters to get far in life. Breaks the... Oh my goodness. Tries to go for the low. Didn't get it though. Flamingo Hell Sweep. And gets punished for his troubles, gets pushed all the way to the corner. Back one, steps him into the corner. Okay, King backing off, gets the counter hit but doesn't convert. Rage drive by Jurassic Bunny, gets the plus frames into the big damage throw. 4-4-3, 1-1 staggers, and gets the 10 hit string starter. Things looking to pick up for King right now. The man looking like ending this before having to get reset. Oh my goodness, backlash whiffed. Gets punished for his troubles. Minor bow counter hit, but luckily enough the man didn't get the combo. Otherwise that was going to be big damage for King. Body splash. Some people say King was once an athletic swimmer once upon a time. Final round for King and Orang. Whoever can clinch this round clinches the match. Gets thrown with the suplex, no 2-break there. Oh no. Some wave dash shenanigans by King. I don't know what I was looking for, but instead gets Wild Rising something. Gets kicked, soccer kick towards the wall. So I actually think they should buff that move. It should at least cause a wall splat, if not break the wall entirely. But hey, some biased programming happening right now in Bandai Namco. Gets the throw, doesn't get the... Oh my goodness, the throw isn't broken though. Oh no, wake up rage drive. Why would you do that? But it doesn't matter. Gets the soccer kick. Second match going in the way of Orang. Jurassic Bunny looking real smooth right now. 1-1 on the scoreboards. I was wondering at this point if King was gonna bust out the lucky Chloe, but I guess we'll never know. Going back, Jungle Outpost, no stage was randomized, but hey, we let it fly apparently. Jurassic Bunny, one of our Capcom Tekken project officials, so we can't disqualify him. We can't disqualify him for breaking his own rules. But anyway, gets hit with a throw again, no break. Big damage. Look, my goodness, that wasn't even some fancy combo, but the thing still did 50%. King doing King things. Powerbomb. Why he uses that character, it might be obvious now. 1-2, gets blocked, but the man gets pushed away, trying to look for that counter at back one. Just King doing King things. Jurassic Bunny going for that 3-3, not going into Flamingo stance, but I think is scared of that counter hit. Gets the Hunting Hawk Rage Drive. Oh my goodness, no big wall combo, but anyway, gets the throw. That should be it. Big damage throw on the right foot forward 4-4. Man, looking to end this right now. When I spoke to Jurassic Bunny, I was like, you know what, man? Second place seems to be a curse. Some people say I'm the Tokido of the Kold Room, but this time I'm out here to end King's career. Then I was like, King the character, or King himself? I was like, bro. So let's see what the man's gonna do here. Gets the perfect. At this point, I remember seeing King's eye twitching. It was like he was malfunctioning. The script he was running to destroy Tafara wasn't working the way he thought it would. Gets the soccer kick, pushes him back into the middle of the stage. Power crushes him back towards the corner. Gets the big throw, big damage for free. King things. Oh my goodness, the Flamingo Hell Sweeps whiff totally. Gets powerbombed straight into the corner again. Big damage, goes for the low. Gets thrown, suplex. Second round going in the way of King. Things looking real hard for Jurassic Bunny right now. Things are looking real tough right now. He needs to break these throws, or else things are not going to be looking real well for him right now. Gets the launch into the soccer kick, pushes him straight away from the balcony. People understand that if you get that balcony break, it's only big damage that's going to happen to you. Gets the screw, gets the power bomb straight into the corner. Rage drive for plus frames. Gets the bang. King looking to seal this up real quick. The score is 2-1. Stage select finally. If only, chances are if the stage was randomized in the previous stage, that match wouldn't have gone the way it had. Didn't like Jurassic Bunny was stuck. Oh my goodness. Goes back to King's stage. Clearly the gods were against Jurassic Bunny this day. King's stage on the first stage. Doesn't randomize stage next 2 matches. Back to King's stage on the 4th match. Things are looking really hard right now, but I have a feeling that things could change. Hopefully he's picked up on King's tendencies and hopefully he can snitch, or get around, should I say, from this King. King looking at me right now as if he doesn't know his character's broken. You don't know? You didn't know he was broken. He didn't. Apparently King didn't know King was broken, but anyway. King on King's stage. Oh no. Jurassic Bunny deciding to back off. Checking to see if he can whiff punish, but King, you know that deal, always flying, hopping everywhere. Ballerina step here and there, power bomb, breaks the floor, gets him into the corner. Does he get the throw? Yes he does, no break. Big damage on Orang. Gets the 4-4, doesn't get anything from it though. King looking to end this real quick right now. He's only got 2 rounds left. If he can clinch them, things gonna be okay. Into the power bomb, straight to the wall again. Pushes him to the wall. This time the throw is evaded, thank goodness. Gets the plasma blade. No conversion though. Oh no, this is looking really bad for Jurassic Bunny. Rage drive Hunting Hawk. Into the grab, gets broken. Straight into the counter hit low. Final round for King. Atlas Hammer gets that thing into the powerbomb, straight to the corner again. My goodness, this stage should be banned for all King players. I think it's the only way to make things really fair. Okay. Jurassic Bunny getting the backlash. Oh no, drops the combo, but still manages to evade King. Gets the counter hit down for 4 into soccer kick. Oh no, the running 3 whiffed. Jurassic Bunny, no! At least this time round, it didn't get scooped by King. At least getting another chance at life. King still on final round. His powerbomb for his troubles though is already at the corner. Oh my goodness, counter hits everywhere. 4-4-4, 1-1. Tries to get the launch, didn't happen. Oh no, this is looking really bad. Oh no. And that, ladies and gentlemen, it pains me to say that King is your new KRW champion. Hopefully this will never happen again. I'm sorry you had to witness this. I'm really sorry. There's nothing else. I wouldn't wish this upon my enemy. But thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully we'll be seeing you soon in the next KRW tournament. Hopefully King won't be there either. I'll see you soon.
When King won't be. For sure.